And hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Spoiler Kings. I usually don't have to do this because Tank is usually here, so now I have to actually introduce stuff and do stuff. But I figure we could come and talk and chat because we at the end of the year we are doing all this stuff, and Brandman is going to be going out tonight because he's the only young one of us, though he's the oldest. I've given up all my young stuff with going out and having fun, all that stuff. Yeah, no, my late nights are with you guys, but Brandman has actually good plans, so I figure we go ahead and get started and start talking about some of the fun stuff because there's been a lot of movies, a lot of shows, a lot of stuff that's been out.
Oh man, a ton, right?
And all the information we're getting from all these other things. I mean, Marvel, the MCU, DCU, all this stuff. It's just so much happening, and there's a lot of things that are getting a lot of hate, and I don't necessarily like it. But I will say this: I love What If.
Oh man, What If has been so awesome this season. Like, actually, funny story. While I was out in the south suburbs for Christmas this weekend, I actually got my dad into it. We actually breezed through season 1, and then I got him up to speed on season 2. I'm loving season 2, man. I think I'm just loving how outside the box they're getting with a lot of the hypotheticals and scenarios. And then we got a new hero, Kahori, who's just awesome. I think animation. Did you see that episode yesterday?
I've seen every episode.
Yeah. The animation. I think the animation overall has improved this season. To me, maybe. It just looks a lot sharper to me. But the animation on that episode in particular was absolutely beautiful.
Definitely beautiful. I enjoyed it so too much, probably. But we'll talk about that later. Of course, we have that. Percy Jackson has been great, and you called
really
it.
Good.
I'm wrong. You're right. You called it. It's 100% exactly what you said it was going to be. It was fun. It's just I know we're going to do our whole breakdown and review, but dude, I love that first episode. Blew me away.
Yeah, massive improvement over the two Fox movies, which on their own were okay, but as far as adaptations of the books, they just were not it. I think the casting is really, really good. I think Walker Scoble, we saw him last year in the Adam Project. He's great as Percy. I think the supporting cast is great. I think it definitely captures the books a lot more, and I think having the author Rick Riordan and his involvement has helped. I think we need to normalize author involvement with a lot of these show adaptations, man. It's helped with this. It's helping with Reacher.
Oh my God,
Like
Reacher, that's the next thing I was going to talk about.
like I said, Disney Plus needs to take this energy with Percy Jackson and carry it over to my boy Artemis Fowl. Do right by him. Do right by those books, because the movie made me want to throw my TV out the window. It made me want to pick up my whole TV and just toss it out the window.
I was being like, you could have just said you didn't like it. No, throwing the whole thing out.
No. And I'm going to disinfect my entertainment set where the TV was sitting too.
But speaking of Reacher, man, Reacher is another show that I've been enjoying so much. The energy, I didn't realize how good season 1 was. So I rewatched season 1 and I was feeling it. And then I jumped into season 2. I was like, what the hell? This dude is amazing. And seeing someone, he was normally, he's 6'5", he's 6'3", 235 right now. But they make him look all 6'6", 260.
Yeah.
The dude's
just a friggin', just a monster, just mountainous beast of a dude, just like he was described in the books. Me, I absolutely love Tom Cruise. No disrespect to Tom Cruise. I've always thought Tom Cruise was the man. Wasn't the Reacher.
He's not Jack.
No, he's not. He's not the Reacher I read in the books. Definitely not. Alan Richson, very, very happy for him. Always liked him as an actor. Happy that he's getting his break. I'm happy it's getting a season 3. As a reader of the books, I'm curious to see what the next book, what season 3, which book season 3 is going to be based on. Because because season 1, I believe, was Killing Floor. Season 2 is Bad Luck and Trouble. Curious to see which one they do. I hope it's Die Trying, because that's like one of my favorite Jack Reacher books.
I will say this though. We talked about this last week. There's no way he could be Batman. He looks like he's the Hulk. Without the he don't want to. All he can do is paint himself green. He's the Hulk.
Yeah,
he can't not be Batman. Like there's no one else that can be on him with him.
He could be He could be Batman the way that he was drawn in the Frank Miller run in the Dark Knight Returns.
He has to be Batman on steroids. He has to be Bane Batman. That's what I have to.
I don't know if you caught this when this was a topic of discussion last week, but if not Batman, me, especially just if you've seen him in comedies, I could see him as Shazam.
I did hear you say that, and I like. I don't know if he's going to be goofy enough. He'll have to be real, because he's real. Everything about him is very real, very tough. I enjoy seeing him. I almost could see him as Punisher, because he's just that much.
That too. I think his unofficial audition for me for Shazam. You watched Blue Mountain State, right?
Yes, I did.
If he's like a more kid friendly Thad, because Thad was basically a man child, I could buy him a Shazam. Or he could have. Well, Stephen Yeun already has the job, but he could have been Sentry.
You've been a great Sentry. Oh my God.
Yeah,
he's the one man that makes Henry Cavill look small. That's amazing. I can see that. Hey, you know what? If he was Reacher, if he was the Witcher, I might not be boycotting right now. I'm like, you know what? You're better. That's fine. I'll take it.
I could roll with that, right? What's going on, Tank?
That's legit the only person where like the monsters run away from him.
Exactly. Like what? Nah,
I
I'm good.
don't want any of that tonight.
I'm gonna go over here. Hey B,
Hey,
what's
Brandon.
up?
What's going on, man?
Got
Preston.
Preston in here. What's
Hey.
up, guys? And he asked, "Have you guys watched Iron Claw yet?" I know Brandman did, and he will never be the same. He will never be the same.
I will not. I will not. I will not. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. When I got home, when I got to my parents' house, I hugged my sister, and then I hugged my mother, and then I hugged my father, and then I hugged all three at the same time. I just brought them in. I'm like, get in here.
Yeah. That's one of those movies that just kind of ruin you. That you never need to see again. You never need to see it again. It's just what it is.
Yeah, I heard that a lot.
Great movie. Now, but... Yeah, great movie, but it's a great movie that I will never watch again. Zac Efron absolutely crushed it, though.
I heard that. I heard he did an amazing job.
Yeah, that dude's come a long way. I was always kind of indifferent. Well, not always, but initially I was kind of indifferent to him during his High School Musical and Hairspray days. But yeah, over time I just started paying more attention. Yeah, he has
good personality. He has a lot of personality, and
he really does. Yeah, he really does. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I completely forgot about What If. You can't forget about What If because it's amazing. Don't
especially this new season.
Oh my gosh.
It's
literally
so good.
It's like watching a comic book, guys. It's straight up like watching a comic book. Every single episode, it's like a short comic book run, and it's just enjoyable for what it is.
I really hope they carry over that same animation style to the and they've kind of I think they've even kind of implied that they will. The Marvel Zombies TV series, I hope, kind of has the same style of animation, or at least something similar. I think they've kind of implied that, or maybe have they? I think they kind of implied that it might, which would be cool.
I just so hope it does. I mean,
I'm cool with that. Yeah, that look nice.
You got Anthony here. It says Aquaman: The Lost Kingdom just saved the DC. First of all, I can't wait to talk about it because everyone's hating on it. But dude, I had such a good time. I don't care.
Yeah.
Reviews are out.
Yeah,
updating my letterbox. I didn't realize I missed like 7 movies. I missed there's 7 movies that I legit watched that I just forgot to put in there.
Yeah, I got to put my my Wonka, Iron Claw, and Aquaman reviews on there, which I will probably do as I'm on the elevator or on the red line or something tonight.
well, let me just do this real quick. Let's go through. Kind of sad I won't be able to see Aquaman 2 or anyone but you, but by the end of the year. Okay. You enjoy it. I hope you guys go see it.
It was a fun time. It was a fun 2 hours. I thought we talked about that last time, but it delivered what I asked for. I can't like I said, I'd say I liked it roughly around the same level as the first one, which I liked a surprising amount more than I thought I would.
I kind of think it's better than the first one. So yeah, that's what it is.
There were definitely elements I liked more than the first one. But hats off to Jason Momoa because he really injected a lot of personality and fun into a character that I wasn't too huge on beforehand. So, but they're saying
that's just who he is.
Yeah, they're saying he's going to go on to be Lobo. So good on him because
I'll believe it when I see it.
I'll believe it when I see it too. But let's face it, if it's true, you couldn't get any more perfect casting.
He could do it whatever he wants. All right, we got here. Danny said, "What up, fellas? What y'all talking about tonight? We're definitely gonna hit What If. Definitely talk about Percy Jackson. We gotta go through some trailers. We gotta talk about some Disney news, some Marvel news, things that are supposedly coming out with them. And I just really would love to talk about Reacher and some of these other TV series we're discussing at the beginning.
Mm-hmm. So. Yeah, we've been eating good.
Yeah, real good. Ever since Christmas, they just start rolling them all out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I was at the movie theater this morning. Like I'm again this afternoon. Like, man, another one, and then I realized I have 3 more.
Mm-hmm.
Said, Brian, we know you love Liam. Let's judge Gerald. No, yes. I'll take anyone else. I'm trying to cast in anyone else I can as fast as possible. What's up, Anzo?
Yo,
what's going on, Anzo?
Then we got Cleves. I just threw your stuff in the mail this morning, so you should be getting your stuff soon.
Nice.
And then we get a little super chat from Danny. Thank you, man. This is the battle of the black men, wife beaters. Hey, this is every day, man. This is every day. This is what we do
all day.
I didn't even see that.
This is what we do.
You guys did that last time too, and somebody else mentioned that.
You know, this is just me every day. I just take off my other shirt. This is what we got.
Mm-hmm.
What do we got for we got this for Danny.
Nice.
Danny, thank you, man. This whole year
Thanks,
has been
Danny.
amazing, and you really want to start it all off with the super chat. So I appreciate you. I just want to say thank you here for all the stuff. You know, this has just been one great year for us. So, and it's all because of you guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, really owe it all to all of our subscribers, everyone who lays aside a little bit of time to check us out, the donations, which is awesome. You know, just all you guys. You know, and like I said, I joined my buddies Brian and Tank here a little later in the game, obviously, but you know, I feel immensely grateful. You know, this is like amazing. Probably the number one high point of my week, just hopping on here, you know,
talking about it. And then also real quick, we are live on Instagram for the first time, which is kind of cool. So if you're on Instagram, some of the comments don't show up on StreamYard yet, which is sucky. But ABC Cinema said, "Put those guns away, big dog."
That's all this man right here. I might be bigger than he is, but man, come on, the gun show. Come on, man, that's not fair.
You guys should see some of the setup that I have over here, like that light over there that I put up there, and then I put new blinds up. You know, so like I got the lights and the blinds over here.
Yeah. Where's Mama Bear at? Mama Bear's missing it.
Man, that's awesome. He said, Iron Claw is my number 2 movie of the year. It is so emotional, and Zac Efron is, in my opinion, the best performance of the year. Wow.
Okay. Oh, Zac Efron killed it.
That's huge.
Yeah, like Zac Efron was absolutely awesome in it.
Just listen to me on that Zac Efron in the option. Dude, that would be amazing.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Like I was getting emotional, especially you know, Von Erich family. I think we all know enough about that, but yeah, like especially the middle towards the end of the movie. Efron was crushing it. Like he did an amazing job, and he's also proving himself to be very versatile. You know, serious roles like this.
Anywhere you could put him in a serious, a goofy, kid one, whatever you want. You put him in 17 again. You could put no matter what you want to put him in. And he just somehow
don't put him in fire. Was that Firestarter? Don't do that.
It
has nothing to do with him. It's Firestarter. You should do that.
I'm gonna let that one fly. He probably had to put a down payment down on the house or something like that. So I'll let that fly. I'll let that fly. One of my guilty pleasures is Mike and Dave need wedding dates. I just think it's a hilarious movie.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
And with that being said, I'm gonna make Tank take over the comments.
No,
too late. Got you down.
We got Horror Geek. What's up? And congrats, Horror Geek, on winning some goodies.
Hey, Horror Geek.
Was not dropped off this morning, so
nice.
Everything was dropped off this morning. You guys should be getting it. It said between Saturday and Monday, depending because of the holiday. So
yeah. So the holiday kind of sucks. You know, with shipping at least for that reason. But you said Batman proving he is the only consistent DC character in the box office. Yeah,
that's the thing. Once again, it's James Gunn, Jason Momoa. Look, Aquaman is going to make $400 million or $320 million because worldwide it's killing it. It's killing it worldwide. It's going to make a decent amount of money. It's going to probably beat Black Adam, and you'll be surprised
at this point,
does, you know. And it's it's a flop. It's not a flop. It's probably top 5 DC movies in the last 3 years.
Looking at it just beyond domestically, it's got legs, you know, and I think that's where a lot of it's not longevity. What word am I looking for?
I think it's going to be one of those movies that it's going to continue to gain speed.
Momentum.
Instead of losing, 75-80%, it's going to just continue to hit and hit and hit. This might be one of those elemental type of movies that, all of a sudden you can turn around and say, it made what overseas? It made $300 million overseas.
I mean, that's what was it? The last Fast and Furious movie. That's what that did. Momoa was in that too. So
he's like one of the few good things about it, right?
Thank you. That's awesome. Thanks for subscribing.
Thanks.
He was over on ABC Cinema was over on Instagram. He came over to YouTube.
I got you.
Appreciate it.
Right on. Thank you for joining.
Danny says Aquaman 2 was good. I didn't feel like I wasted my money. I agree.
Me neither.
There were some problems to it. There were some problems, but you know what? At the end, I walked out. I was like, yeah, that was good. I enjoyed it.
I had a fun time. Like I said, I had a very fun time with the first movie, and I think a lot of the reason that I did have a fun time was because of Jason Momoa and James Wan, the director, just kind of, taking a character that was the butt of a lot of jokes and just making him really entertaining and having mass appeal, dare I say.
Yeah.
I would have taken a trilogy. I would have taken more appearances from Aquaman. I think it was one of the things that I kind of gravitated towards more in the Snyderverse or the DCEU or whatever you want to call it.
Let's not start.
What's that? I'm sorry.
Don't say Snyder. Let's not start. Let's.
Not yet. No, I'm sorry. No, I just had a fun time.
Good feelings, guys. Good feelings.
Yeah, good vibes. Right? No, I just had a fun time with it. I was entertained. Obviously not perfect movies by any means, but if I had to sum them up, I'd say they were enough.
Yeah, agreed. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm excited for Aquaman 2. Anyone but you, watch it. I'll watch it.
I'll watch Anyone But You.
I can't. I'm going to see it next week. Are you guys doing your favorites of the year? I would like to do something possibly, depending on what's going on to these guys, before the year ends. So we'll see.
I know that was something I wanted to do today, like our top 5, bottom 5, best and worst kind of thing. But we'll see.
We haven't done enough streaming for our live streams. So that's in case this is the last one of the year, I wanted to thank everybody. But yeah, I feel like I got one more in me. Of course I do. Come on. I'm always on.
We can see. I mean, I'm okay with doing Monday because Monday is New Year's Day, but at night, I think.
Of course you're gonna do Monday. I'm talking about one before the end of the
year. Before the end of the year. We'll see what we'll do something. Probably
Monday. Who's doing anything Monday? Maybe Brandon.
Oh yeah, probably. I got the day off too.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll do something maybe like the 30th, that Saturday. Maybe do some Saturday or Friday. We'll see.
I'm down.
But
I don't know. But are they making another She-Hulk?
You know what? It's funny you mentioned that because I was kind of asking myself that actually earlier. Like, are they going to do another season? What are the plans with She-Hulk? Obviously, that can't be the end of her. We have to see her in some capacity. I was wondering, like, what are they going to do with She-Hulk, and what are they going to do with Moon Knight?
I think they are doing more with Moon Knight, especially with the rest of the stuff coming on, the dark, the dark MCU stuff that they're doing. She-Hulk. Yeah. You know what's really helping She-Hulk? Their comic book sales. I don't know if you guys realize that, but She-Hulk's comic book sales are doing really, really well.
I had no idea.
I didn't know either. That's kind of interesting. But I heard they're gonna do season 2. That's the rumor. It's not official. Same thing with Moon Knight. You know, there's been pictures and video of the showrunner, I think, or the director, and Oscar Isaac like hanging out. You know, so like in like Europe or some shit. So you know, I think I see Moon Knight definitely happening, which I would like. I would like add in that extra that new person, you know, that he is. So
granted, I wasn't and don't get me wrong, because I definitely enjoyed Moon Knight. I really liked it. I think that I don't think my mind was like, I don't think I was like blown out of the water, but I still really liked it. And I think, to kind of paraphrase what Brian said a while back, I think it could be improved by a second season. You know?
Oh yeah.
I think it needs a second season to really hit. Like, they made a couple of mistakes, but the overall idea was really good. A second season can really hit all those things.
And Oscar Isaac, you know, as he always does, he did a great job. I want to see him more as the third personality whose name is escaping me right now. It was like Jake something.
I think it's Jake. Sound about right?
Yeah,
it's about right.
Jake, I think so. Yeah, you know, let's get a second season, and you know, there's rumors that they're doing a that Warner Brothers eventually, now that they're leaning more into the supernatural, they're saying like a lot of that's going to culminate in a Midnight Suns movie, which would be awesome. I've heard.
Well, Brandon Davis is like, because he still haven't watched Moon Knight. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. It's pretty good.
Brian, you should be Geralt instead. You know, if I was white, you know, if you don't mind having a black Geralt, put my hair that same way. I'm bigger than Henry Cavill, so I mean that works. You know, but
you are too.
You know, if Chill's here watching, of course he's gonna be like, "Hey, no race bending." But yeah, I could do it. Whatever.
It would be an improvement over Liam Hemsworth. No disrespect to him, but
hell yeah.
I'm still. Trust me, I'm still struggling to accept that myself.
I don't accept it. No, there is no season 4. I don't accept it. Jorge watched The Color Purple,
and I think that's totally fair.
The same day, and you're still here. You didn't jump. That's I said, like, 2 depressing movies. I have to jump, man. I don't know. Like, you know what? Just end it all. Stop.
Yeah, like, how are you doing anything right now? I respect that though.
No, that's awesome. That's because I've heard really good things about The Color Purple. I just know it's not uplifting all the time. Danny says, "Man, I don't want no damn thanks. I want the realer picture. Come on, man. This one right here.
This is what we'll do. We'll take a photocopy of it.
I'll take a picture of it and send it to you, Danny.
We'll scan it. We'll scan it high resolution.
Hey, you know what I could do? Get a picture, and then all you gotta do is send Brandman back to C2E2. We'll get another one just for you, Danny, because you know apparently he loves Brandman. So I mean, just saying, we'll just go ahead and just send him out there and let him do all the stuff.
There you go. We'll just give you a book bag of stuff from him.
All you gotta do is eat lunch with him, and you'll be able to get it all signed. I ain't worried about it.
He was on who the hell is I can't think of his name. The dude who played Lex Luthor, his son in
yeah.
He was on his podcast not too long ago, and I listened to it, and he's an interesting dude.
So we got Dark Movies. What's up, guys?
Yo, what's up?
What's going on?
Preston said, "Oh, you go real quick. Dark Movies."
Yeah, if you're still watching, hopefully you're still watching. Send us an email. I got Inception. A digital code for Inception. You can't see the code now, but I got Inception for you, man. Because you did technically win, but I'll send you a code.
Send 2. Shoot, it's the end of the year.
Yeah, I'll send you a few. I got a bunch. Man, I know he said he never saw Inception. So
Mm-hmm.
you gonna learn today. You're gonna watch today.
Preston, by the way, you're not alone. I kind of struggled. It took me about 4 times to finish that movie.
So what he says, I started watching Rebel Moon and I fell asleep, and I was like, dang. So I also have started watching Rebel Moon 15 times. You know what? I will say this. It's not. I don't dislike it like as much as everyone else does, but it is very, very slow.
It's standard Snyder. You know, like the
slow motion in it is just like, why are you doing this?
Yo, my man's filmed a whole ass shot of a dog running into the woods in slow mo.
I haven't seen it yet. So that just sounds like funny and something he would do.
I was like, why? What is going on?
I heard somebody say, like, what's her name? The main character. She's like slow mowing, throwing seed on the ground. And I'm like, I don't know if that's fake or not. That sounds real.
No, that actually happened.
That actually happens.
Has to do in the story. The story does make sense. I'm not saying it doesn't make sense. Yeah. But when you come in expecting this one thing, it's not that one thing. And it's very much world building. So I don't know. But I can see people falling asleep on it.
Yeah. And of course, you know, Snyder's like, oh, the Snyder Cut's coming now. I hope he doesn't start using that as his little get out of jail free card whenever his movies don't land. With Justice League, it was justified because, you know, he got that kind of taken out. We talked about the circumstances, so he deserved to have his cut for that. I'm hoping he doesn't like use that as like his little excuse to get a do-over whenever something that he puts out doesn't land. Like, don't use it as your little get out of jail free card.
I mean, all I know is that I'm glad he's not doing Star Wars and not doing oh my god, what's the other one just like Star Wars that is about to come out? It comes out in March. That I don't know why I'm just blanking on everything right now.
Dune.
Well,
I mean, Star Wars copied Dune, so
yeah. But my point is that can you imagine Zack Snyder doing Dune? Instead of being 3 hours long, it would be 15 hours long.
6, 12.
It'll be a full day.
Yeah.
A full day.
Oh man. That's crazy.
You know, I'm gonna stop picking on Zack Snyder for right now.
We'll do the review for Dune probably on Monday. I'm assuming.
Rebel Moon,
Rebel Moon.
Yeah.
You think Aquaman is better than Wonder Woman? No.
Better than Wonder Woman.
The first one.
Yeah, the first one is good. It's really good. I think Wonder Woman, the first one is probably the best one. But
the first one's great.
Yeah, 1984. I mean,
I saw some paint drying that was better than 1984.
I think I'd rather get a colonoscopy with a corkscrew than watch 1984 again.
I can honestly, I watched it once and that was it, man. I never watched that one again.
And you know, like, you know, it's a shame because it could, like, I was down with it. Like, I thought the setting could have been cool. You know, I liked, you know, I was excited about the inclusion of Maxwell Lord. I was excited about the inclusion of Cheetah, even though the casting for her was a little weird. But like anything retro or 80s set, like I'm interested in, and it could have been cool.
I have so many problems with that movie. I'm not even going to start talking about it because we'll be here half an hour.
Real quick, you see who the new Maxwell Lord is in James Gunn? He already casted him. It's Sean Gunn. You go from Pedro Pascal to Sean Gunn.
Oh, man,
that's crazy.
Awesome.
That's crazy. And then Zachary Levi just bitches and moans about it. He goes, "Oh, well, I guess if you're the brother of the director, you always got a job." Like, yeah, motherfucker, that's how nepotism works. Like what are you talking about? Also, James Gunn, or Sean Gunn is a pretty good actor.
You good, B?
Yeah, I think he lost this.
All right, I'm back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So yeah.
Anyway, the casting of Maxwell Lord, Sean Gunn, right?
Yeah, Sean Gunn, which is crazy. And then I just loved how like butthurt Zachary Levi got about it. Like he got so angry. Like went on Twitter and just like, oh, I was like, yeah, man, like, yeah, no shit. Like that's what happens. But
yeah, and you know, there's a big uproar around about a lot of people. It's not like this is the first scenario this has happened. That people get this outraged when like Tim Burton would frequently cast Johnny Depp, or Martin Scorsese frequently cast Leonardo DiCaprio. Like most directors have a go-to. Heck, Adam Sandler always hires his buddies or his wife to be in movies. This isn't the first time nepotism has occurred, and I don't mind Sean Gunn, even though I'm kind of not sure how I feel about him as Maxwell Lord, but I've been wrong in the past.
Man, this dude went from Weasel to replacing Pedro Pascal. I was like, what?
And it's still going to be Weasel.
Yeah, he's still going to be Weasel too. So, but he was also Rocket. He wasn't the voice of Rocket. He was like the green,
the motion capture,
the motion caption, of Rocket.
Really, I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
he did the motion capture of Rocket.
Yeah, the best video is in Guardians 1, like when Rocket, is holding the twigs of Groot, like Drax comes over and pets him. There's a video of like Drax petting Sean Gunn in a green suit, and it's hilarious. So,
by the way, guys, not to deviate too far off topic, which one are we doing first? Because I do want to have time to do at least a little something before I get up and head up.
That's why I was trying to make sure that we got started.
Yeah,
that's why
I just got a text. From one of them saying
I won't get through these things real quick. Now, a person who deserves a movie always was Ben Affleck. I think he would be a great Batman. I think I agree with you. Zac Efron would probably make the short list, but I doubt he gets nominated. This is a tougher year for him to get nominated. Murphy, Wright, Gumati, Leo, Domingo, Cooper, and Scott. 100% agree.
Man, those are some good ones.
Said Preston, Tasker City was terrible. It seemed like the director made every character autistic.
But that's what he does, man.
That's just the way he
is. That's Wes Anderson.
That's Wes Anderson.
That's it.
And I like
anyone but you. It looks like not okay, but not on top of my list. I got you. I'm going to run through these real quick, guys.
Yeah.
Andy surprised me how good it was. I loved it.
Loved it.
I'm so hope they do a She-Hulk 2. I still haven't watched Moon Knight yet. I heard you say that. Dungeons and Dragons was so dope. I agree. No, these guys liked it, but I didn't.
It was so good. I know you did not like it.
So, I started 2 new TV shows: Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Game of Thrones. Good job. You're welcome.
I'm rewatching Brooklyn Nine-Nine because Captain Holt, died.
I was always watching it. I've never stopped.
Real. Yeah, I know, right? Well, quick thing is I just found out my mother-in-law worked in the post office in Chicago with his mother.
Really?
No shit.
Yeah. They I mean, obviously they weren't like buddies, but they knew each other. Like she knew her, because I believe he's from Chicago. He's from Chicago. So yeah. I'm like, what? She goes, oh yeah, he died. I knew his mom. I'm like, what? I was like, yeah, we're working together in the post office. I'm like, what? That's so fucking random.
It is random as hell.
Yeah.
Brandon said I want that Riddler joint also. Man, you're good.
Let's make a bunch of photocopies, man.
Salute. What's up, Hurt, dude?
Hey.
You're in awards. I'm so mad I didn't see Saturday. I was trying.
I rewatched it. So Zack Attacks won the big award.
That's a good one. Zack Attacks has done unbelievable this year. I love everything he's done. I don't ever agree with Zach, but I love watching his streams. So that's just what it is. I posted my thoughts about Rebel Moon. I walked out of the theater 30 minutes. I'll eventually get back to it. Yeah, whenever you get it. Whenever you get to that.
Yeah, I'll wait to share my entire thoughts on Monday.
I cannot wait to that. That slow mo is going to be hilarious. When some R-rated cuts, depending on what kind of scenes there are. I agree because I'm thinking about the slow mo of some of those scenes that we're going to see. Wow. Oh, they're good.
Yeah.
So much so.
We got Travis. I hope you guys are well. I enjoy Rebel Moon overall, though it suffers from repeating a formula. We have to get this dude, goes to planet, watch the dude kick ass, joins the team, repeat.
And you know what? That's all it is. There are a lot of comparisons to Seven Samurai, which I definitely saw there. And I think Zack Snyder was, obviously he was going specifically for that. He's constantly cited Seven Samurai as as a cinematic influence, because he even was saying that like dating back to his approach to the Justice League movie. But yeah, that's all it was. Rousing speeches, slow motion action sequences, rinse, repeat. Travis said it all.
This is what he does,
Hang
man.
on. Hang on. Someone's at the door. Hang on.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
I'll run through these now. Yeah. There were times that during this that when it looked like they were doing live action commercials for a mobile game. Absolutely not. No Snyder and Dune. I don't need that in my life. As someone who has colonoscopy, I would prefer Wonder Woman 84, but would take the colonoscopy over Morbius. That's good. Travis, I've had a colonoscopy that I'll do it again over and over, then watch Wonder Woman 84 and Morbius.
Over both of them.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was about to add right now. Sorry. I don't think anyone was asking for Maxwell Lord in DCU. That's like meeting Santa. Ask for what you want, but ask for a mini basketball hoop and you get a trash can or toilet. Hey, first off,
but you know what? I'm not even mad at it.
That's my first basketball trash can on a light pole. That's how I learned.
Not milk carton. I have milk carton.
We couldn't afford milk cartons. We didn't have milk. We had little milk and we put some water.
You don't buy a milk carton.
We ain't got nothing.
We
ain't gonna find it.
You see one.
Take a saw, you cut the ending out, bottom out of it, and that's what you use. And then sometimes you wouldn't be able to put it on the light pole, and you just shot it on the ground and say that's how we playing.
But you know what? I'm not even mad about the inclusion of Maxwell Lord, just because like it just goes to show you like even the most obscure characters Gunn's going for. So it's nice that we've looking at the history of like DC and DC cinematic universes, there's been an oversaturation of Batman. Like we've seldom got like too many of the supportive characters, and we've talked so much about how the DC comic universe is really does have the potential to be even better, or like at least as on the same level or long lasting as Marvel's. So I'm really excited at the concept of them doing more obscure characters like Maxwell Lord, or we're getting the Authority or Creature Commandos, and just kind of like they're just going all in.
I disagree with this whole thing. So like that we oversaturate with Batman, because have you been in a comic book store? There's literally 15 Batman storylines at the same time. You can never get oversaturated with Batman because there's so many storylines nonstop. You just can't.
Yeah,
you can.
I guess I'm leaning more towards. just the cinematic side. It seems like DC and Warner Brothers have always played it safe and don't really go too far beyond that character. So I'm happy that we're seeing.
Why do you have to? If you don't have to, why not? Why do it? Even though you're probably right. Well, some of the stuff is cool, but some of the stuff is so out there that I don't know how well it's going to do. I wonder.
Yeah. By the way, guys, off topic. By the way, off topic. I legit got like 10 minutes left. So
that's why I know that's why I'm trying to go through. Yes, going through the soliloquies. All right. If they did another Batman, they really need to consider Scott Adkins. He will kill it as Batman. I think he will pull off Bruce Wayne as well. He killed it as the fat guy in the last John Wick. I agree with that. That's
for sure.
Man, watch slow mo needs seeds dropping. Was what it said. Facts. It said Tank was privileged.
A dog running into
he knows not about milk crates for a hoop. I disagree 100%. Tank does know all about it.
Yeah, it's like
he knows all about that. Oh, keep watching, Brand. We'll talk about that later after Man goes. Slow man will dropping on horse shit. Slow mo dirt dropping on Superman's grave. Oh my God.
I'm gonna tie Zack Snyder's hands behind his back so he can't reach the slow mo button anymore.
Just have it be a
Mama
fake button.
Bear, what's up?
Mama Bear.
Do yourself a favor, Mama Bear. Go back about 30 minutes.
Hey, is it Brand Man? Just go ahead and show me that thing on the top counter right there. Let me see.
Like, are you talking about like that one on the counter that I was talking about earlier over there? or like my new blinds that I was talking about over there? Like the lights in the blinds.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. So Zack Adkins will also kill as 007. I don't know if you could get there. 007, you have to have a lot of pedigree to be able to get to that, I think.
Yeah, and like Scott Adkins has. Oh,
that was so funny. Thank you.
No, Scott Adkins. I'm not too familiar with him, like other than like his physicality and his acting, or not just physicality, but his physicality and his martial arts, which he's great at. Obviously that's a big sell, especially when it comes to Batman. Bond, I'm not sure. I haven't seen enough of him as an actor to kind of pass too much judgment. But
I mean, let's say go with a very high action packed Bond. I can see that. Like if they,
he's usually cool. He's very cool. He doesn't do all this stuff because he's just 10 steps ahead. He's doing real cool things because he has gadgets. He doesn't necessarily. He's not Batman. He's not those type of things. So that's why I do think it's a little bit different. But with that said, we do have to hurry up. So I'm going to jump on. Let's get right into what if, and then see how long Brandman has. So let's just do that right now.
I'm gonna bring up this. I'll bring up that list. All right, we'll do it real quick. Cool. All right, what is up, everyone? Welcome to Spoiler Kings. My name is St. Kramer, Brandman Brandon, Brian the Grizzly, and we're going to talk about What If Season 2. We're a little bit past the midway point so far. We're getting one a day, which is awesome. That is the best Christmas gift Marvel has done for its fans.
That was a great approach.
But I know we're a little short on time because Brandman, he's got some plans, so he's got to run. So we're just going to talk about the few episodes we got so far and just which ones you guys like the most so far, or how you digging the whole season as a whole, and stuff like that. I'll let you start off, Brandon.
First and foremost, I think this season is a massive improvement over season 1, which I really liked. I liked that they're going a little more outside the box and just kind of getting even more creative with the hypotheticals, with the what ifs, with the scenarios. I think that's awesome. I like that. I don't know if it's just me or what. I know Brian and I were talking about this briefly. I kind of even feel like they stepped their game up with the animation style, which I already liked. It just, I don't know, something about it just feels a lot more sharper to me, if that makes sense. I like that. So much of this has kind of stood out to me, and I think they really hit the ground running. Like, I loved how the first episode with Nebula being in the Nova Corps, it was like full-on detective noir, dude. Like it even kind of gave me Blade Runner vibes, and then the Tony Stark ending up on Sakaar episode was great because Jeff Goldblum was doing his Jeff Goldblum thing, which is always fun. It was like it was
read these lines, but just read them as you. Action.
Yeah. There you go. and it was like the final 5-10 minutes was like a crazy, like, zany game of Mario Kart. Mario Kart beats Marvel. Yeah. And then of course the Christmas episode was basically Die Hard Marvel edition.
It was.
Which was great, man. I had a lot of fun with that. And the episode with the new introductory character, Kahori, did I say it right?
Kahori. Yeah.
Kahari.
Amazing episode. Amazing episode. Like, the animation was absolutely breathtaking. I'm looking forward to seeing more of that character since or I'm hoping to see more of the character.
Yeah. Well, there's only 2 more episodes left. I'm sorry. It ends the 30th. So there's 2 more days.
The one that came out tonight, tomorrow, and then Sunday.
30th. Right? No, the 30th. So
Saturday.
Tomorrow, Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
And then that's it.
And then I'm gonna have to start. Rewatching it just to tie myself over to a hopeful season 3.
Yeah.
And
so, but yeah.
Just really enjoying it.
Rundown. Episode 1 was what if Nebula joined it, Nova Corps. Episode 2 was what if Peter Quill attacked Earth's mightiest heroes. Episode 3 was what if Happy Hogan saved Christmas, which I love. We finally get Hulk Hogan. That was awesome. Episode 4 was what if Iron Man crashed into the Grand Master. Episode 5 was what if Captain Carter fought the Hydra Stomper. Episode 6, what if Kahari reshaped the world. Episode 7, what if Hela found the 10 rings. episode 8, What If? So this is one coming out tomorrow. What if the Avengers assembled in 1602, and then the finale?
There'll be no Black Panther.
That's yeah.
Absolutely
then
not.
the finale is what if Strange Supreme intervened, and that's it. That's all we get.
Yeah, that's gonna be because that's the story in between the stories that we're seeing Strange Supreme and doing all the things. So
it's gonna be the time.
Yeah, I'm wondering. I'm wondering how they're gonna end it. Is it gonna be like another team up, like season 1 ended, or if they were gonna do something completely different? I'd be fine with something completely different. Like I've said many times, this is basically Marvel's Twilight Zone. So
yeah,
I'd be fine if they all stood alone. But we'll see. We'll see. I think they're tying it together in some way, shape, or form, like they did last season. So
yeah, they're showing it at the end of all these streams. So
yeah. What about you, Brian? Any ones that you like really liked, or maybe didn't like?
I've enjoyed a lot of this stuff because you know what? I'm probably the biggest comic book stupid guy here. Yo, this
I'll be right back, guys, because I'm multitasking between this and getting ready. So
all right,
I'll be right back.
Get dressed on camera, bro. Who cares? Why are you taking us all out, man?
I don't know what I'm doing, man. It's been a long day.
It's all out. But as the resident comic book stupid person, I love What If. I think all these are like small miniseries, and you're telling these stories, and it could be a one-off. It could tie in, but it doesn't have to. I enjoy what they're doing with it, and they're just taking these stories and telling the stories how it goes along. And I love the animation style. I love all they're doing. I love that we already know these characters, so we can see them as something else. You know, I love what I saw. Peter Quill attack Earth's Mightiest Heroes. I absolutely loved. I loved everything to do with it. With Ego, Team T'Chaka. I thought that was cool. Hank Pym, Thor, all of them were so cool, and Thor was still Thor. I thought that was great. No matter what, Thor's Thor. And you know, I enjoyed Happy Hogan Save Christmas. I enjoyed Captain Carter fought the Hydra Stomper. I enjoyed that one too. But
man,
Kaori Reshape the World. That was so good. And I think I don't necessarily like subtitles all the time, but it added to it. It really added to it. And I'm enjoying these stories.
She is a new character. She is a new character made specifically for the MCU. Like, she's not in comics. She hasn't been in any movie yet. You know, this is the first time we see a character specifically made for the cinematic universe, which is insane. Like, that's crazy.
No, that's insane. But what I loved about it is that they gave her depth. Yeah. In this short show, they gave her depth. It's such a good story. Like, it wasn't just like we made up a character and we're gonna throw it because we're just gonna try to satisfy people because they'll be happy with this character. No, they made it good.
Yeah,
it made sense and made it powerful and be super just altruistic and very like remember to a point. Like, she doesn't just I'm happier in this situation, so I'm gonna forget about everyone else. No, that's a real superhero. And I just enjoyed the way they built the whole thing up. And seeing them kill all the Spaniards and stuff was pretty awesome too. So,
that was cool.
I'm all for
it. So I like them all. There's a few I didn't like as much as other ones, but all of them were pretty good. So real quick, Anzo from Bigger Ford said, What If has been fire. I just don't like the first episode and the last episode, which the last one was okay. The one that came out today was with Hella. It was okay. I mean, it's definitely one of my least favorite ones of the ones I got so far. But
I didn't love the Grandmaster one.
I mean, neither. It was fun, but it was just okay. You know, it was a little too much goofy. But like I said, even the ones I hated are still like I enjoyed. You know, I just didn't enjoy them as much as other ones, like the Captain Carter one and the Kahari one. I was glued to my screen. I was at work watching these things, and I was like, I didn't give a shit if anybody came by me. I'm like, I'm busy. Like, you wait, I am busy, because those were just amazing. But when Brandman comes back, I'm asking him the same question. There's a lot of people, not a lot, a decent amount of people saying that Kahari kind of reminds them of like a Black Panther almost, you know, a character who gets special powers or stuff like that from, you know, something outer space. Obviously, he gets the Tesseract. You know, they got the vibranium stuff, and then kind of like fights off. And it's like, you know, the colonization part of it. You know, so I was like, that's not a horrible like connection, but I think you're able to do two different things, even though there's a similarity to both.
Let's be true. Let's be truthful, guys. What were the two worst things that happened to both Native American and Black people?
Yeah.
just if you want to be honest, that's probably the biggest thing that you would want to change. So that makes perfect sense. But I will say I hate comparing things to T'Challa because he's not just a character. He's the king. He is the protector. He is all those things. So he's I'm a huge fan. So of course I'm going to be on his side.
But I know, I mean, I wonder why a lot of people like go to that character, you know, because Black Panther is obviously well beloved, you know, in the fan base and stuff like that. And then now you're making her is like instantly you just rooted for her, like she was a badass, you know. But then like when she walks out of that portal at the end, nice. Was that number 7?
Dude, that was awesome.
So I'm hoping Chill calls me on this for Saturday. I'll be there if you do.
Nah, there you go. Invite. If not, I wouldn't mind because I know Kenny Sparks has been reading it too. I wouldn't mind getting Mark Willen in on some. We haven't talked to him in a while.
I want to talk to. I actually want to bring up his post when Brandman's going. I want to bring up his post. Yeah. I loved it.
In our
yes,
in the Spoiler Kings.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a good one. But yeah, man, this is doing so well so far. And I want to see some of these things in live action now. The Captain Carter thing, I want that in live action. Give me Hallie Atwell and Scarlett Johansson together in a movie being badasses. Done. Sold. Dude, sign me up.
Yeah, that's a movie in itself.
I'll watch them just be in the screen doing nothing. I don't care. Haley Atwell, I'll watch doing dishes. So whatever. I don't care. But they being a badass too.
Put them two together in a movie. They'll knock it out of the park. They'll knock it. I loved Agent Carter. I thought it was a fun show. It was a really good show. It didn't get the care it should have got, but if this was a movie, if they're like, you know what, we're gonna fully expand on this like relationship between these two characters and make a live action what if movie. Sold. I mean,
absolutely.
Yeah. If they announce that right now, I'm like, I'll buy it right now. Like, we'll wear it on theater. We'll get a theater for that because that would be so good.
Look, guys. I mean, obviously, we love this what if thing. So,
man, it's so good.
We'll kick this guy out here, so we want to make sure we wrap it up. But before we do, I want to say, is there anything you did not like, Brandman?
With the season as a whole,
or any episodes or parts?
I think that, you know what, the Peter Quill episode, as cool as it was, I think it may be my least favorite of the season so far. Not that it was bad, and I would love like a 1988 Avengers movie or an Avengers show or like an offshoot where we see more of that team. But it did kind of remind me of what was the one last season? What if the Avengers never assembled? Was that the name of it? Do you guys remember that episode last season?
Don't remember.
Yeah, I don't.
But there were parts of the episode that just kind of felt like a rehash of season 1. I think that one, compared to the rest of the off the wall, kind of outside the box stuff we've been getting, the rest of the season, it just kind of felt by the numbers compared to the rest of it. Everything else I've loved, and I did like that episode too. It's just the most forgettable of the season, and there's been a lot of kind of standout stuff otherwise in the season. I've been very, very happy with the season so far, but I think that one was my least favorite.
I actually think the first one was my least favorite. That one, and then the one with Iron Man on Sakaar. Those were just like whatever to me. So that's why I was like, okay,
which is
understandable. It was good.
It was fun, but yeah,
it didn't matter. No, it didn't really go through a comic book. Once again, I love it because of comic book feeling, the comic book feel to it. So those really didn't feel like comic book. They're just like ish happening. Just
it was
what was happening. Okay,
it was it was very much Ragnarok featuring Tony Stark.
It just on a raceway, like it was just. It's like we're talking about rehash. That's the super rehash with Mario Kart. That's just what it was. I was like,
I can see that. The Iron Man armor like morphing into in that one car was a total MCU Tony Stark.
I was like,
I was like, okay, this is what we're doing now. And then he just like cranks up, like turn on the nitrous, and he's like twists his chest piece. I was like. Like, dude, like, first of all, like, this is after that. So this is, or before he ggets it removed out of his chest. So I was like, like, it's still keeping him alive. It's not like a little power thing he carries around like he does in the later movies. So, but it's like, he just turns it on like the fucking nitrous from Fast and Furious. So it was like, it was awesome. It was funny. I laughed my ass off, but yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Overall, this is probably one of my favorite things from Marvel in recent years post Endgame. I think I really appreciated that they're doing kind of more, dare I say, experimental kind of stuff like this. If that's the right word, it's probably one of my favorite things that they've been doing so far. I'll watch as many as many seasons and as many of these hypothetical scenarios that they want to make.
Very cool. But on Monday we'll do our official rating of the entire season because by then it'll be done. So we'll do our rating. We're doing Now Later Never and stuff. But yeah, we're mostly done. That's what we thought about it. We all are super digging it. Even Bigger Ford in chat said it's fire. So definitely go check it out. Brandon said he's gonna check it out tomorrow. Dude, I think
definitely
just binge it.
Yeah, it's a very quick watch.
Yeah, it really is. 9 episodes. But cool. Appreciate everyone hanging out with us. If you're watching live, stick around. We're not done yet. But if you're watching on the replay, thank you. Appreciate it so much. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and you can join us and be part of the show. We're live every Monday and Thursday. Thank you guys. Having a brain fart. Yeah. If you're live, stick around. Sorry. Brian, I run away.
Where's Brian at?
I know, right?
I'm gonna hop off because I got company right now. I'm going to get my shoes on and wash my face and get out of here.
Nice. All right, man. Have a good time. Don't drink too much.
I will. Oh, I'm not. Oh, maybe. We'll see.
Maybe. Yeah. All right, man. Be safe. Have a good time, man.
All right, man. All right, you too. Peace. All right. See you, everyone. Bye-bye.
All right. So just me in the chat right now for a bit. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, Mama Bear. And I know Brian just sent out the stuff today. So congrats again. You should be getting it pretty soon, probably sometime early next week. We got Dave's show. What is up? It's the Kings. Yeah. Did you guys have a nice holiday? Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Got to hang out with the family and in-laws. I was more happy with my little, 1-year-old son. Got to hang out with his cousins that are similar age, and they always put on a good show for us adults. Bunch of like babies running around, acting like being babies. But how was yours, man? Let us know how yours was. And Kyle, what's up, man? I saw you over on our Instagram. We are live on Instagram right now too, just hanging out. It's our first time on Instagram, so we're testing that out. It sucks though. Instagram comments doesn't carry over to StreamYard, and that is disappointing. I didn't know that until once we went live, and a little thing comes up. It says can't post comments to some destinations. I'm like, what?
So
I don't know.
That's why I had to put back on Facebook because a lot of people on Facebook aren't able to comment, so I couldn't even add to Spoiler Kings, our Facebook group.
Yeah.
I couldn't add anything to it, and I was like, okay, so I got to do this.
Yeah. Well, you can just what I usually do is take our YouTube link and put the YouTube link in there. But yeah, it's all good. But yeah, I'm testing it out, see what else is going. See how that goes.
What?
Instagram is a little weird. Like you have to set it up right before you go live with StreamYard, or it doesn't work properly. So it's
what?
Yeah.
No, I'm looking at the comment right there.
Which one? Right here. FM Show said, "What's your thoughts on Aquaman 2 going on streaming already? It's coming to Netflix on January 1st." No, it's not. Is
no, it cannot, because it's still in the. Hold on.
Yeah, because it's doing well box office.
Yeah, it is. Like it didn't lose anything.
Yeah. The CBR. There's not any big companies talking about it. The Direct. That's 5 days ago.
Aquaman 1 is going to Netflix.
So the Direct is saying Aquaman's 2 most likely streaming date on Max is Friday, March 22nd of 2024.
Yeah.
Although nothing's officially confirmed
Aquaman
yet.
1 will be on Netflix January 1st.
Okay. Really?
Yeah. Aquaman 1.
That's I heard Max is going to do stuff like that. I heard Max is going to put out some of their older stuff on other platforms. And it makes sense. It's like, one, you can lease it out, so you get money for stuff that's probably not going to make any money anymore. And then I think isn't all of the DCEU going to eventually be leased to Netflix for a while?
Yeah, yes, they will. They'll have a time to be on Netflix.
Shit hang out over there, because all the Snyder cuts went Snyder to do it on Netflix anyway. So you play into that thing, make some money, and then once it's done, it's yours. It's bring it back, throw it on your whatever new streaming thing, whatever they call it in a couple of years. But yeah, because I wonder if Instagram views show up on YouTube. They do not. If Instagram views show up on YouTube, they do not. Yeah, they just kind of show up on their own thing. Although we really don't have too big of a following on Instagram, I just wanted to try it out. So see how it goes. We got that shows
so
how much they care about the
DCEU. The DCEU.
Yeah, everyone's saying, number one, the first Aquaman.
Yeah.
First one. I got confused. Sorry. No worries, man.
Yeah,
I mean, because like all you hear is like Aquaman 2 is flop. It's a flop. It's doing good internationally, man.
It's killing internationally. So I'm like, I don't know what
updated numbers yet, because it's still like at 80 million. For opening weekend internet, just international, so yeah, it's gonna stay there for a while.
I think it's not gonna lose much. I think it's actually gonna do more in the second week. It makes sense to do a lot.
Yeah. You said The Lift? There's a Lift. The Lift looks like it sucks.
Yeah, I don't even know what it is.
I don't even know what that is. Is it a movie? Or did it autocorrect or something like that? Or Lift movie on? Is it? I don't know.
So Aquaman Lost Kingdom, they have not updated international numbers. It's still at 80 million.
Yeah.
But
it looks like made like
52.5 million now domestically. I think you're going to end up all of a sudden on like Monday, we're going to come back and say it's at $130 million internationally. And then we're going to be at $70 million, domestically. So what you put it at 200 million, and then just whatever get from there, it's going to be gravy. It's going to be somewhere around 320, $350 million, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the Kevin Hart new one on Netflix. Okay.
I guess there's one called The Lift from the 80s. So that's what was throwing me off. But yeah, Lift official trailer from Netflix a month ago.
The only thing I watched from Kevin Hart this past week was him and Chris Rock.
What they do?
They had because they did a headliners only, so they did a concert type of comedy show basically. With both of them. in New York. So they both did like, so it'll be Chris Rock and then Kevin Hart and then Kevin Hart and then Chris Rock. They did Brooklyn and they did the Barclays and they did Madison Square Garden and all that stuff. So I thought that was pretty cool. And just watching it gave you insight to them. It wasn't more, they didn't show the show, they just showed them insight to them and their relationship between
like some BTS.
Yeah, it was very cool. I enjoyed it.
Okay, it's not too bad. Kevin Hart one. Here's a good one. Because you think Aquaman will be box office wise be better than Shazam, Flash, and Blue Beetle?
It might be better than Shazam. It's like $5 under Shazam right now. It'll be
Blue Beetle.
Tomorrow.
Blue Beetle worldwide is at 130 worldwide.
It already beat Blue Beetle. It already beats Blue Beetle right now.
It already beat Blue Beetle.
Yeah, Shazam is literally less than $1 million than Shazam.
It is 130 for Shazam.
It's
going
to crush.
133.
It's going to crush both of those movies.
The Flash, where's the Flash at? Flash is at 270.
I can see it being at 270. I think it goes to 3. I think it gets 3. I think it gets to Indiana
I think it gets to 3.
I think it gets to Hunger Games level. Games level. It's like 310, 320, 330.
I can see it break that because like what Mama Bear said, International loves Momoa.
Yeah, because they're not stupid. Momoa is great. It's entertaining, and people like hear this thing, and it's funny because like I think it's self-fulfilling prophecy. So like critics say it's terrible, it's not going to do well domestically. It doesn't do well domestically, but if the international sees the movie, they just do it from what the movie is. It's good.
Yeah. It's fun. And she Marbury said Scott Stuber said did say this: the more Zack Snyder, the better for Netflix. I'm kind of sure because like so many people were like, oh, let Zack Snyder do his thing on Netflix for the DCEU, right? I'm like, but then now you get this new shit that's coming out with he's blocking Netflix was kind of like, you do this and then a Snyder cut. And I was like, why? It's so frustrating, and it's not even him. It sounds like he wanted to do a R-rated
movie,
3-hour movie.
No, we're going to give you a PG-13 one.
Yeah, do PG-13 first, and then you could do your rated R. So I'm like, it makes no sense. And because they want an artificial Snyder cut movement, so already you want Zack Snyder to go over here and make movies for this thing, and already Netflix is messing up his like shit.
Yeah,
so I do feel bad for Snyder for shit like that, but
he put it on himself. He brought it on himself. I don't care.
A little bit. But yeah, the new Kevin Hart movie looks interesting. I thought it was
Keenan.
Keenan, not Chris.
Not Chris. So no, it's not Keenan. Not Ivory. It's Chris. It's Chris Rock. It's pretty cool.
All with the thing you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. I'll have to watch that one. I hear it's so good, and then me as a comedian, I have to watch that one with Kevin and Chris.
Dude, it's so.
I didn't even know that.
I enjoyed watching it and seeing Chris Rock talk about the way he does things and how Kevin is just doesn't have a process as much as Chris Rock has a process, and he you never don't realize Chris Rock was on the last 2 episodes of In Living Color. He literally joined In Living Color. He left Saturday Night Live because they weren't using his sketches. They weren't, because why they weren't using sketches, because they had a 9-year gap before having another black cast member. Remember, he leaves them, joins In Living Color, and then 2 episodes in to the season, they cancel it.
Damn, I did not know that.
Yeah. So they tell about the whole story, and then they talk about so now he's without a job again. So he's trying to figure out what he's going to do, and that's when he started doing his specials, and it blew up. His Netflix, his HBO specials are some of the best comedy things I saw in the 90s, man. I mean,
they're great.
When he did Bigger and Black, oh my god, that was so good.
Yeah. Man, just thinking like him on In Living Color would have been really
he did 2
epic.
episodes. 2 episodes.
I gotta go back and see if I can find those but like him like actually becoming like more regular with it and getting comfortable with the cast. Like I can't imagine him and like Jim Carrey doing some crazy shit together. Him and all the Wayne brothers, and like
that's the thing. That was the reason they left because they had an argument with Keenan Ivory Wayans. They didn't want to listen to what he said, so he left. So though Chris Rock thought he was coming in with them going to be there, and they're already out.
All of them, because there was what three of them weren't they there?
So Keenan Ivory Wayans is Damon Wayans, who was only on Saturday Night Live for like 2 months, and they never used any of his sketches. Was just whatever. So you don't even count him.
Yeah.
And then you have Marlon Wayans, and you have Sean Wayans.
Wasn't their sister was in there too, right?
Kim Wayans.
Yeah.
Kim has been on a couple things, so she's been in some TV shows and stuff like that.
Man, so the 4 of them were in there. So all 4 of them left. Yeah, 5. But like that all all 5 of them.
So
were in
the
the
Wayans weren't supposed to be part of it anymore.
So they backed out. I said no, I didn't know any of that. That's
Keenan Ivory Wayans runs that family.
Yeah, that was of course. Yeah,
Keenan runs everything. Him and was it Townsend? Robert Townsend runs all black comedians. Period. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
Like those are the OGs. Like if you talk about Mount Rushmore, they're on there as far as black comedy, man. In the 90s, they did it.
Yeah. They were. Oh my God, you're not kidding. I gotta watch that now. That sounds interesting. I was on Peacock. Was it on Peacock or what?
Okay, so listen, International Aquaman 2 trailers are fire. I would love to see that.
Yeah. It can't have something to do with Kevin on Peacock, but also has something to do with Chris on Netflix. Damn.
Okay.
I don't, I got Peacock for free now. I never really go on there, and I need to go on there more and just browse and see what they got.
Because they always have movies, things that didn't do well. They put all that stuff all on the same time.
Yeah. So Dave says, I wish I haven't seen Aquaman 2.
I enjoyed it, man. I know it was fun.
So I didn't really say this in our review. I don't think I did. I felt I liked Aquaman 2 as much as I liked Aquaman 1, right? And for me, it was on the same level of The Flash, but The Flash should have been amazing. Yes. The Flash should have been this great thing, and they were hyping it up to be this great thing too, and it was just a dud. And it was just as good as Aquaman 1 and Aquaman 2. So I didn't mind it, and it's what I expected. It's Momoa being Momoa, a buddy cop that kind of movie that was fun and good enough CGI. Obviously, I think they didn't put all the money into it.
They put a cap. They're like, look, you have $15 to get $15 worth of CGI in there.
But yeah, it was okay. I didn't hate it. I didn't think it was the greatest thing ever, but
I thought it was good.
Yeah. I wouldn't even say it was good. Like it was fun.
No, I would say as far as DCEU movies, it was. I don't know. I liked Blue Beetle more.
I did too.
But I think it's probably gonna be the most successful DCEU movie of this year. And I think if Zack Snyder did not say what he said about the DCEU, it probably would have made double what it's gonna make. So if I say it makes $320 million,
like James Gunn
could have made $650 million. Yeah, I think they could have.
Yeah. I mean, that's what he should have just waited. Did all your casting in secret. Don't tell anybody. And then
because you have a whole year that nothing's going to happen in 2024. Oh my God!
Can you imagine? March, he comes out and he drops this thing. He goes, "All right, we're rebooting everything." And now people are like,
"I'm putting everyone out."
But now it's not only you're getting rid of Henry Cavill. Like, imagine we found that out. He's like, here's his replacement. Here's this. This is what we're doing. Here's all the movies we're doing. Here's all the casting we're doing. And then you have more stuff to kind of put out there. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So,
and you run the day. You do it during C2E2 or one of those things, and then you go ahead and run. You rule it.
My God.
You drop everything. I mean,
I know you made at Comic-Con, but. Yeah, C2E2 is probably.
I meant C2E2.
Okay, did you? Okay, because Comic-Con, all that shit gets announced. C2E2 is probably the second biggest Comic-Con in the United States, I believe. Well, maybe New York is up there too, but San Diego is obviously number one. But C2E2 is up there in the top 3 before for sure. New York is up there, and then Chicago. I would love to see more of that shit in C2E2. More like
could you imagine that he just decided he's going to take over C2E2, and the Chicago is not like a little one, so it goes up there to everyone. Everyone finds out about it, and he runs everything.
Yeah,
crazy. You don't go awesome, you don't try to battle Marvel at Comic-Con, but if you do it at C2E2 in the city of Chicago, and then you drop major news, and then you made money this year from all your movies because you didn't tell them that none of these movies matter.
Yeah,
just saying. This is what I was saying last year. We could go through last year. That's exactly what I said. I was like, dude, why are you doing this now?
Yeah,
there's no reason to do this.
Yes, you should have waited till it was all over. Don't even announce anything, man. This let everyone keep making up their own shit. Yeah, yeah.
And now you make your announcement. You run the day. You rule it. Marvel doesn't see it coming. They get hit by a train, basically. You just keep on running because Marvel's not even releasing the movie in 2024.
They're not doing anything.
Now you rule 2024. Going into your
just by news. Yeah, just by news, by an announcement, you could do that. Because I believe it was early last year. Wasn't it January of last year when it came out that he's in charge and he was going to announcement? It's like push it back a year.
He could just said nothing. He could have been running it and said, "I'm going to figure this all out."
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
You guys, he has a whole year to do that. Let all these movies come out. Not you saying anything. That's what being the president is, and that's why my whole complaint was with him in the first place. I thought he could do a great job, but he just needs to know timing.
Yeah, because he could have easily promoted the movies like, oh yeah, go see the new movie, blah blah blah. He didn't even say it's good or bad. Just like I don't know. Yeah, I agree with that. Like, it could. What do you say, Brandon? It could surprise us. The PG-13 was it intentionally to boost fans. Yeah, but it kind of sucks. I don't know if these are facts for something we said or for what Mama Bear said, but
all the above.
Because
I mean, you're talking about you can talk about the international Aquamans and how good it was, how much better it was. I mean, Ronto's up there, too.
Yeah. It said a general audience friendly version, and then the R-rated is going to get more levels of messy. New levels of messy.
Slow motion of the harvest.
Yeah.
Hey, it's important to get this harvest in. I was like, really? That's what you're doing?
Yeah.
Thrust your hips. I was like, what?
I can't. Part of me is like, I don't want to wait. I do want to wait to see this movie because I'm not. Man, I don't know. I just feel like I'm gonna watch it and have so many opinions right away, and it's gonna irritate me. So
you just gotta watch it and just go for it. Like, because I mean, it's not horrible. Like everyone saying it's horrible. It's just
everyone's saying it's generic. They're because I never heard anybody say it's horrible. Everyone I usually watch and kind of like hear what they say. A lot of them are just like, it's generic. There's nothing really original. It's like, the story already before even watching the movie, and it looks like a Zack Snyder movie. So I was like, okay.
I feel like he was trying to build a world and give us a basic thing, and then he's going to take part 2 and go Super Snyder. He's going to have a cape on. He's going to be standing on the edge of a building. He's going to be blowing in the wind because he's going to be doing all the things that Zack Snyder is known for. And he's going to try to blow it out the water. But I think it was okay. I think it's an okay starting point.
Yeah. But that's the problem is if you have an okay, there's so many people that don't like the part 1. When part 2 comes out, there's no hype. There's no hype. It's the opposite.
They didn't hurt Dune.
But Dune got a lot of. Dune was up for like Best Picture, all the actors, like it had the critics, it had people hyped,
and it has other people that hate it.
There's a lot of people that hate it. I get it. It's a space opera. There's gonna be people who just don't like that type of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
they're wrong.
Yeah. But also, she's saying like the actor who plays Nobel, said it's a whole level of brutal. What's his name too? Snyder even said it's a whole different movie. The R version is like a whole different movie, which is crazy to hear. We got Tony. What's up,
Tony?
What's up? What we got? Brand said Kevin seems to have some contract with Peacock. Yeah, I think he does. But he has a year end review with Keenan Thomas and on there.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah, last year's was fucking hilarious. Last year's was so funny, man. Like Keenan, I think, ripped on him unintentionally, and it was fucking hilarious. Like it was.
I think it was probably intentional.
It was no, because at first I thought it was because he made fun of him about like winning an award for Jumanji, and he's like, "Wait, what?" And he goes, "Yeah, no," and it was like, and they start cracking up. It's funny, man. It's funny. So yeah, them two together. And also, I'm a big fan of Keenan Thomas.
Thompson.
Thompson.
Yeah, I've always been
Keenan Thomas.
Thompson.
But yeah, he's ever since he was like a freaking teenager and all that. So. Even before that, shit,
yeah,
he was
Escargot.
Yeah, Escargot. Even before that, he was Mighty Ducks.
And had me out there trying to practice the knuckle puck. It broke many a window.
It makes no sense. It's the stupidest thing ever.
It's like it doesn't do this at all.
Wait.
But Dad's like, why are you keep on trying? Good Lord.
Yeah, don't worry. The movement gun said reboot, or the moment gun said reboot, the movies coming out became pointless. He also had more promoting Marvel than DC. Yeah, that's kind of true. He did promote Marvel more, but that's on him. So is Tink going to try the cold plunge? No. So Dave did a cold plunge on his channel. I think it was was it a short? I know you said you're going to do the whole video. I think came out today. I didn't get a chance to see it yet, but I watched his short. It's like, nah, I'm good, man.
Cold plunge, man. First of all, he's smart because he knew not to ask if I was going to do it. There's no way in hell that you couldn't pay me the money to be cold. You see my hair? You see my skin? I don't do that. You want me to go into coldness in the water? Nah, I'm good.
Why do I got feeling though Brandon has done
Brandon
it already?
100%
has already done one. I gotta ask you if you ever did the polar. So in Chicago, we have the thing called the polar plunge. I'm sure a lot of places too, but we have the polar plunge, and we jump in. People come and they jump into Lake Michigan. As it's like below freezing, which is nah.
Every part of that says no, not Brian.
Yeah.
Every part of that says not me. No, bro.
Nah.
I wish
I like cold.
I would get into a fist fight if someone would push me into the water. Straight up.
Yeah. I like cold. I like when it's cold out. Like I wear a sweater. Like I enjoy the nice, comfortable, 40 degrees. Like I'll be cool with that. But in water, nah, man. I like steaming, boiling hot baths, or not baths, showers. So nah, cold water, no. I remember I was in the middle of a PE class. I was gonna say PE class, PE class, when James Gunn DC Years Plan came out, and my coach stopped watching and started watching the. Like, everyone, we're taking a break.
All right, guys, do whatever you want to do. Here's basketball. Go do what you want to do.
Yeah. Oh my God, man, I feel bad. You know what? Like, I wonder if kids today in school will never understand the joy when a teacher rolls in a freaking TV on a cart. You know what I mean? Like, most of the time, because
I had a TV on the cart. The last time I had one was September 11, 2020.
I was gonna say that's what I was gonna say. Most of the time. Most of the time. I'm sure that's our thing. There's the Challenger thing that happens. Before that, a lot of people were watching that live when that happened. So that's why 8 out of 10 times it's gonna be a happy moment. You're gonna be like, end of the year. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, Christmas time. Christmas movies.
But all in my high school, it was a nice fancy high school. It went to a charter school, so they had projectors in the class. So there was no, all the teachers had laptops. So whenever you had to watch anything, you just here, boom. It's on.
I was throwing hood. Man, we ain't had none of that crap.
I do a charter school. They had to show off all that shit. Make your own opinion. It's a good movie, and we get to see great fight scenes. Yeah, that's what I always say. Always make your own opinion, man. What we like. Like Boy and the Heron. I'm pissed off. I edited the Boy and the Heron, uploaded it, and you can check it on YouTube right now. It says like processing aborted or something, like issue processing. And I was like, at the end of the day, I didn't have a chance to fix it. And I was like, fuck, man. So I saw
it. I was like, so what's going on?
I was so pissed. So tomorrow morning,
I feel like that was a touchy subject. I was like, I'm not going to go there.
I was so pissed. I don't get what was going on. But yeah, so we'll get the Boy and the Heron review out. But that's like a great example of making your own opinion. Critics love it. The audience score is super high. Critic score is super high. And me and Brian were just like, not the best one, It
was fine, I guess,
Yeah. So, but yeah. Are we wrong? I don't know. Are they wrong? I don't know. But it's all what you guys like, And then Percy said, Tank, when you bring him back with Spider-Man 2 streams. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon.
You know what's hilarious though? So I finally got my PS5. I finally got my second controller. I'm getting it all set up. I got a new TV.
Second controller.
I don't know why.
You're supposed to be moving, man. You're getting
more shit. Dude, I just paid the big money to get everything upstairs painted. I have a cleaning crew coming in tomorrow morning. That's why tonight I have to put everything in place. We're gonna get all this stuff ready, and my basement is a mess because I just have packs, like stuff. Like I went to the comic book store and bought more stuff. I mean, stuff all over the place, man. It's just my wife is going to come down here and be so upset.
So you're staying here? So you live here now. Me and the girls are moving to the new house.
Yeah, whatever. I got to pay for both. Sorry.
Yeah, but hopefully soon, man. Between being super, bro, I was sick. I was so sick. It was bad, man. And then the holidays happened, so hopefully, next month, I'll be able to do Fridays and Saturdays again at night. Because I do like the game so far. So, Mama Bear said, from what I gather, there's no way they'll be able to have an R-rated cut in theaters. No, they're not going to put it in theaters, but put it on Netflix.
It's gonna be on Netflix, yeah.
Me and Brandon co-plunge.
There will never be. I'm Grizzly Bear, not Polar Bear. That's just not gonna happen. Yeah, I'm a mama bear, not a polar bear. Yeah. Oh, that's exactly it. Not me, man. No.
Dude, it's the Polar Bear Club. Yeah, everyone knows white folks love those.
How about this? Do you guys know that polar bears aren't actually white, right?
Yeah, they're like black, right, or dark brown.
They're black with clear hair.
Yeah,
and the reflection of the sun is what makes it look white.
Yeah, that I didn't know. Because if you go to the zoo, you can see polar bears are they're still obviously white, but they're not as white as you see like them in like some of the National Geographic, like back at home. Like they're very like a dingy white, almost brown at times. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and also we went to Halloween. We went to the zoo, Brickfield Zoo by our house, and the polar bear was just laying on the glass part, just chilling. And my son saw him. He was like, "Oh!" Like he got so excited, like he wanted to like tackle the bear. I'm like, no.
So you understand? So polar bear's fur is hollow and transparent.
Hollow.
It's hollow and transparent. It's hair that's hollow and transparent, and that's why it could be any different color depending on the environment. It could look gray, it could look orange, it could look green, it could be whatever they're in. If you put a polar bear in the middle of the forest, it'll look certain way.
Start changing because they're cocaine pure.
It's more crack pure, which is like, yeah.
Oh man, let's see. Yeah, my coach. Me and him for a whole class talked about John Wick 4. Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I remember that big ass baby back Yeah, baby got back TV on the cart with a strap on it. Yeah, right, yeah.
And they always said, like, "Hey, Brian, go get the big TV." I was like, Miss Johnson, why I gotta go get the big TV? You know why? If it falls, you gotta pick that up. Damn it.
Oh, nice. Tank Facts, those are movie days were life. They were the best, man.
Dude, I don't know what I was watching VHSs until like see Tank went to the good school. I was watching VHSs in high school.
My high school, like I said, it was a charter school, and man, I didn't get the full, it kind of sucks. Which is super funny because today is like my impromptu 20th year reunion.
What? I should kick you out right now and let you go. If I knew about that, guys, we'll be live from Tank's 23.
No.
Like, Brian, who are you?
It's at a bar or something like that. It's not even at the school because it's like there's a week left. Let's make a 20-year anniversary. But we were the first graduating class, and our freshman year we were the only class that we didn't. There was no one above us. You know what I mean? So it was like we were always the top dog until we graduated, and then stuff like that. But
that's awesome.
So I didn't get the full, like I didn't get a Letterman jacket because we didn't do that. I didn't get a class ring. You know what I mean? So
I didn't get shit. We had to pay for it, but I did get I got state rings. I got state rings from being good at sports.
Yeah,
I was a freshman. I got pennies thrown at me. I got beat up in the locker room by the upperclassmen.
Yeah.
And then it was like we all came in and I drove and tackled all the big guys. Because remember, my freshman year, Eddie Curry was a junior, so he was I played basketball, so they picked on all of us, but they didn't know there was like 50 of us, so they were just took over everybody.
Yeah,
we were like ants.
But yeah, so yeah, I didn't get the full thing. On the flip side though, we had cool technology. It's kind of cool, but I would have rather had played tackle football all 4 years rather than just my last 2 years, stuff like that. So, but whatever. President said, I watched The Princess Bride and Cars 2 in class this year.
That is awesome. Hello.
Yep.
My name's Inigo Montoya.
Classic, man. Classic. What is the most surprising movie of the year?
Oh, that's a really good question. Let me look at my letterbox real quick.
Yeah, we'll come back to that one because I got to look at it too. Now, Horror Geek said The Boy and the Heron got mixed reviews in Asia and Europe. I can see why.
Because it's not as good as everyone says it is. Oh, it's easy. No, that's the answer. Surprising movie of the year: Godzilla -1. Godzilla -1 was surprised. I knew it was going to be good. I thought it was going to be interesting. It was. It's ranked number 2. It's ranked number 2 on my letterbox. Out of I'm at 64 movies. Nice. 64 movies, number 2.
I'm at 6. I'm at 60. I still gotta watch Godzilla. I still gotta watch Rebel Moon. I still gotta watch Iron Claw. So there's like 3 more. The most surprising, the most surprising was The Holdovers. I'm looking at my list right now. Everything else, I kind of got what I expected from everything. Maybe Hunger Games is up there too because I thought that was gonna be complete trash and it was enjoyable for majority of the movie. But
Dungeons and Dragons is fine. That's another good one. Dungeons and Dragons.
I was hoping that was good, and it went. I know I liked it. I know Brandon Davis hates it, but it was fun. But
what about Luther for you?
The way you were hyping it up, I'm like, this better be good. So and it was. So I was happy with that. But the Holdovers, as of right now, I know once I watch Iron Claw and -1, it'll probably get kicked out of the top 10. But the Holdovers is number 10 on my list right now.
That's pretty good.
But the thing is, I expected that to just be a pretentious, up its own ass, like a artsy fartsy kind of film, and it really wasn't. It was just a good story, So I appreciated that.
Sisu was another one that I didn't know what to expect, and shocked the hell out of me.
Yeah, that was a good one. So Horror Geek said, I think North America ended up liking it more after hearing about abstract and art house it was while other places were not expecting that. Yeah. Yeah, and especially in I could be wrong, but I think in Japan they don't like talking about World War II that much.
Why would you?
Yeah, so and it's not really talking about World War II that much, but it's set in that time, and the whole opening scene is a bombing. So
Well, I mean, so
was it a
is
bombing? I think
so
it
is
was, right?
yeah, but so is Godzilla -1. Well, you don't know,
That's true.
and
That's true.
but everyone loves it. So
Yeah. But yeah, it was too art house, man. Like I went a magical time, and this one felt more of too real. I think.
I understand that.
So yeah, it's a jinx.
Jinx.
But
Knock
I
on wood.
don't know. Said in my school we had smart boards, giant touch screens to play YouTube videos on. Our chemistry teacher showed us a video of the atomic bomb over Japan. Yeah, but someone added the Tim Allen noises to it.
What?
Jesus. Yeah. When I was in high school, there wasn't even YouTube. There was like the stupidest shit, like the flash kind of games, where you put like, a monkey or a squirrel in the blender and you fucking blend it, like really fucked up shit, like Squirrely. If anybody's ever seen Squirrely, it was like a really angry squirrel that would just go on rants. It was animated. Like that's the internet I remember growing up.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was still playing on calculators. So I don't know.
When Facebook was a rating system, you would go through Facebook and rate people.
Facebook, I got on Facebook when I was a freshman in college.
Yeah,
and I think that's when it really started to blow up. But when I was in high school, I didn't care about Facebook because I was still in, was it MySpace or something like that?
Yeah, MySpace was the thing my senior year. But yeah, no, it was I think it was right after high school, Facebook for me. But it wasn't
We're
what
the
it is
same
now.
year, Tank.
I graduated 03. I don't know when you graduated.
I'm 03.
Oh, okay. So, but yeah, because I'm like, was it? Because I remember hanging out with my friends still, obviously. So, but yeah, we'll go over there and like we'll look at like rate people. Yeah, that's a 5. That's a 6. I'm like, that's so stupid now. Well, oh, how the world has changed. Brand said, "Okay, Brian, did you know that if you eat a polar bear liver, you will die because that liver has so much vitamin A, you will get vitamin A poisoning." There you go. We need the more you know.
I know we really need that as one of those things, man.
Yeah,
I would play it all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. He goes, "Oh, I want the smoke. Add me to your PS5." Okay.
Oh, okay.
I stream on my personal channel, but I'll put a post or something like a community post in Spoiler Kings. Just do that. But
I'm just hooking my stuff up today. I'm gonna spend all weekend trying to figure this stuff out. Having fun.
But I stopped playing a lot of the shooter games because
man, I didn't realize Danny said Danny was gonna jump in after all this time, man.
Oh dang.
I just looked at
on Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Danny.
Oh man.
I know we're so bad at that. It said I think my high school was still VHS and DVD depending on the teacher.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's me.
Ain't no one mess with me. Yeah, it's different. I know though there's still bullying, obviously, but it's not like how it used to be. Where it was like you would get thrown in the dumpster and shit like that.
But you get thrown to a dumpster. I
didn't get thrown in a dumpster.
Yeah, you too big for that too.
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't get thrown in no dumpster, but
I had my graduating class had 925 kids in it.
Guess how much my graduating class?
42. Going to school.
Close. I think it was either 65 or 85.
Yeah. I went to school with all these kids for the entire time. We got to graduation. I didn't know half these kids. I was like, where the hell were you?
Yeah. I'm gonna skip around a little bit. I just saw that they are doing a new Cars project. Yes. So yeah, I did see that. Not a projects from what I read. is there's going to be multiple movies. So, which makes sense. You know, Disney is looking for some easy wins. Sequels are kind of easy wins. You know, we're getting 2 more Frozens, a bunch, probably at least 2 more Toy Stories. You know, now Cars, we're getting that. So,
you know, I'm tired of Toy Story. I'm tired of it
until you see it.
Oh, I'm going to go see it. Don't get me wrong.
And then you're like, oh, damn, man.
But every movie can't continue to hurt my heart. I mean, ever since Toy Story 3 and they were holding hands going to the furnace, it broke my heart. You broke my heart. And then 4, the same things going on. And Woody's giving up the toys and saying, I got to go live my own life. Dude, I can't do this anymore. Stop doing it to me.
Yeah, you get into the point where, like, all the people that grew up with Toy Story are old enough where we can have a heart attack if you keep doing this to us, man. Like, you know, it's like man, my blood pressure medicine ain't working.
I'm coming to see you, Elizabeth.
Oh man, most surprising movie was Beast. Oh man, yeah, but I'm not sure if it came out this year or last year.
That was last year, I think. I think it was last year.
I think last year. But that was a pretty fun movie. A fun movie. You know, kind of silly at times where I'm like, why can't you shoot the damn thing?
I was like, dude, why are we doing this?
Yeah.
Black people don't do that.
It's like they're in Africa. Like,
and we don't go to those safaris. Those safaris are for everybody else. It's not for us. Oh no, we don't go over there. No. There's a line over there. We know what a line does. We don't need to go visit it.
A person said the most surprising is Iron Claw on Thanksgiving. I
thought Iron Claw was gonna be amazing, and I'm not surprised by it, but I also knew I didn't want to go see it again. I don't want anything to do with that. It's just depressing.
Don't want to do. Chinga. I still want to hear your thoughts on Iron Claw. I had a terrible theater showing during the movie. That sucks, man. I hate because like a lot of times that kind of messes up like just how you perceive the movie, you know. And it's there's another YouTuber I follow. He's really not in our circle, more or less, you know, but he's pretty good. Anthony Perez, I think his name is. And he talked about what movie was it? I forgot what movie he said he went to go watch, and he just said the entire like auditorium was horrible. Like he was just like the movie messed up for one, and then people in the audience are just being rowdy and annoying, and kids, and there's like a baby crying in the back. I'm like, bro. It was like you just had like 20 years of bad experiences all in one showing. Like,
I would have got up and left to say, let me get a ticket to come back later.
The Boy and the Heron. I think it was The Boy and the Heron. You know, I think.
Why would someone bring your kids to that?
It's a cartoon.
Do you not know what you're getting?
Yeah, it's a cartoon. A lot of people are like that. Oh, let's go see there's a cartoon. Let's go see it. It's like, nah, man, nah.
No, that's not for you. It's not meant for you.
Mommy, what's wrong with that bird? Oh. There's a person inside of him. What?
Yes, sorry. This is actually the difference between living in hell and heaven, and living and not living. The worlds between. Let's talk about this. Like, I don't know, a master's class. What the hell is this?
It's exactly what it is. Oh man. Let's see. Skip around. Talk to Me and Dungeons and Dragons are probably my most surprising movie of the year. I'll give both of those.
That's a good one.
Really good. Talk to Me was really, really good. Dungeons and Dragons, I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it because I'm like, it had good actors. It looked good in the trailers. I was ready for it to be just a bad movie, and it was fun. Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. Great.
Yeah, I enjoyed all of it.
You know, but Talk to Me was like, boy, legit. That came out of nowhere. Yeah,
it was legit. Yeah,
yeah. So I used to have a gaming channel, but I gave up. The gaming channel just for me, man. It's not. I really don't put. Obviously, yeah. I only stream like once every like 3 months.
Blue moon.
Yeah, yeah. So, but I used to like do a lot when it was just me solo.
So what happened was I kind of ruined his gaming Like literally, we spend so much time online. So it's so funny, guys. You guys don't realize. So we online a lot, right? But then after the show, me and Tate would sit there and talk for an hour.
For another hour.
We just sit there and just talk about stuff. Man.
Yeah,
we talk about half an hour before you guys are. So we're in the room sitting there talking before the show, and then we talk for an hour afterwards. Next thing you know, we've been down this computer for 4 hours. How can you play a game if you've been on the computer for 4 hours?
yeah, that too. So, but I like gaming. But I stopped playing the shooters because they were just boring. Like especially with the battle royale shit. I was going like, ugh, again, another fucking BR game. The Call of Duty's just turned to trash. So, and I kind of like some of these solo games are great. The first God of War was great, or technically God of War 4, but that one was great. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna get into the story ones. Final Fantasy 7. Oh my god! First of all, I love Final Fantasy 7. Love it. I still have a PS1. The game of Final Fantasy 7 with the 3 discs. I still have the memory card that with my grandfather's save on it. I'm afraid to use it. I'm afraid to plug it into anything.
Anzo said Tekken. Tekken ruled my life. Tekken. I played Tekken till the disc was going to give up.
Tekken was good. I was never a great fighter game kind of person. I was good. I can hold my own, but my friend, it was like I always told him like we were Goku and Vegeta. Like I can kick everyone's ass, but when it came to you just fucking beat me without even trying. I'm like, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. We played Soul Calibur for a while.
I was going to say Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur. We played Soul Calibur for a long time, and I forgot who he would pick, and he would just whoop my ass, dude. I went and I got a GameCube just to master one character. I forget the guy with the stick, just so I have the range. I mastered him, and that's the only time I gave him a run for his money. Where he was like, man. He focused. He's like, oh, okay. He still beat my ass. I was like, how can I never beat you, man? It's so annoying. It was so annoying. Oh my god.
That's me and Marvin, our freshman year. Marvin was on academic probation because of Soul Calibur.
Okay, Soul Calibur.
In Chappelle Show and Halo.
Halo, yeah. That's the game. Sorry, but yeah, Soul Calibur, so good, man.
We played it every night.
Nightmare all the time. That's who. Yeah,
that's not fair.
That's there you go. Collect. That's who I would play a lot. I would play. He's the one with the stick and stuff like that. Oh my god, man! All you guys. Yes, think PS1. Oh, PS1 was great. So you think we all should vote here in chat that you two convert one of those Dynasty days as their Spoiler King show?
Oh man, I already do it so many days.
I know, man.
We could. Look,
I think
if we did that, it would probably be one of those like you have to join to do that. We'll if we did that, we'll do it. It'll be like a members only thing.
Yeah,
a members only third show. That's what it could be.
Yeah, it would have to be something like that. Because right now,
Sunday night,
Sunday night or something like that. But right now, my girlfriend's like, "You going downstairs?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's do it."
Look at the time.
Yeah, but she knows. I was gifted new Star Wars. I was gifted the new Star Wars and Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah, I made a badass chick in Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk now is good. When it first dropped, it wasn't ready, and then it got better after time.
It was the idea was before its time.
Yeah,
that's what.
Yeah. Oh, who I miss him? Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl? We were talking about this Tuesday on Dynasty on one of those Dynasty Pylon, the football channels.
Hey guys, by the way, we're trying to get to 350 for Dynasty Pylon. I need about 11 people. So if you guys could, anyone watching,
I think 10 now.
So. 10. I need 10 more people to join on Dynasty Pylon. So if you're not there, please join us on Dynasty Pylon. DYNASTYPYLON. Please help us out. We need 10 more subscribers. So if you guys could do that, that will help out a whole lot. Thank you.
And then every 100 give away a jersey.
Jersey.
So that channel. You know what I mean? So Brian was on
everyone.
You know, you're on every day. You know, but we do Dynasty, we do Chicago Bears, we do start and sit stuff for your fantasy football stuff. So yeah. So come check us out over there. It's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun, especially if you're into football, you will have a lot of fun.
Hey, B's not even into football. He still jumps on. So I appreciate you, Brandon.
Yeah. I believe 340. Boom, look at that. So,
all right.
And at 400, giving away a jersey again. Yes, the 4th jersey.
Hey, so. Preston, thank you, man. He just subbed too.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Yeah. So we're on there every Tuesday for sure. Brian's on there every day,
Wednesday and Sunday, and then I'm here Monday and Thursday. So that doesn't leave much time for everything. But if we did a Sunday night, maybe if we did a members only Sunday night, I think that would be cool. Maybe so. But I mean, something we could figure out.
Yeah,
that'll be our New Year's resolution, and we're going to figure out something to do with this members only stuff.
Yeah, I want to do the membership stuff. So, but who's going to win Super Bowl? I think Ravens have the best chance.
I'd like to see Ravens against Ravens versus. I'm gonna still go Eagles. I'm gonna go Ravens versus Eagles.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. Let's see what you said. I have all the Final Fantasies on PS1 and the Final Fantasy X and 11. Nice. Final Fantasy 7 is still the perfect game. The perfect game. You know, on the original, man. The original PS1 with the little square triangles and polygons and shit. Amazing. Fucking love it. But yeah, the remake is good.
PS2. My PS1 I had mostly for what was it? Probably Resident Evil. I think that's the one I really have a PS1 that was, and then Game Day or something like that.
Yeah. I feel shooters are more fun played with friends and family. They are. Yeah.
If you know the people that you're sitting there playing with, I think that,
yeah. If you're in a group with friends and you're talking shit to each other and having fun, that squad is a lot more fun to go in there with. Yeah, fighting game of Soul Calibur on the Dreamcast. Yeah,
dude, Dreamcast, yes.
That was way ahead of its time.
That's true.
Tekken 8 is coming out. Is it? I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you this much: I will have it. It doesn't matter.
Tekken 8 is upcoming. Set to be released on January 26, 2024.
I will have it as soon as it comes out. I promise you that.
There you go. That some gameplay trailer is already out. So I know they did a Taken movie that was not good.
Nope.
Awesome. Not good at all. Yeah. They always focus on Jin. So which I guess
a cool story, but it's like why?
Yeah. I will put y'all on WWE games. I bet, man. I know one you won't because I was awesome in that one. NWO versus WCW.
Man.
I think I still have the game. I saw it at a Goodwill once, and I'm like, I gotta save it.
You're coming home with me.
Yeah, NWO versus WCW. Yeah, so. Or Street Fighter. Again,
Street
I like
Fighter.
It.
You don't want to play with Street Fighter. You don't want to play with Street Fighter. No.
I gotta answer a text real quick.
Let's see what we got next.
Oh, all right, Brand said, "Yeah, we're gonna do this," and I skipped a bunch. So, So, have you seen the new South Park? Yeah. Why I just saw today, and someone got fired for what that teacher in the new South Park got fired for.
Really?
Oh yeah. So I'll say what he's talking about. So in the it's called like South Park Not Suitable for Kids or Not Suitable for Children or something. That's the title of it. And basically like there's two stories kind of going on, and the one with the adults is the adults find out one of the teachers has an OnlyFans and they fire the teacher. So, and then, but then of course, who's that? Who's that?
Gotta be Cartman.
No, the dad, you know, the one that's always fucking stupid. Randy Marsh.
Yeah.
He finds out that, like, you know, the teacher was making like $3,000 a week or some shit. So he starts an OnlyFans. But so it's kind of like funny on it all, because like you see his penis like throughout the entire fucking show, which is hilarious. Like full out. There's a whole scene that's hilarious where he's staring at the camera, and his wife is like, he goes, "Oh, kids are gonna see you." He goes, "No, kids shouldn't be watching this." And she's there with a t-shirt and his, like, you know, genitals just all out. It was good. It definitely talks about like the OnlyFans kind of stuff, and then it talks about like the Logan Paul with the Prime drink. You know, but theirs is called Cred, and it's fucking hilarious. You go, "I got cred, bitch. Yeah, I got cred." It's fucking hilarious. You know, so South Park does really good with these like little movies. But yeah, it was good. But there's been a lot of articles where teachers do OnlyFans and get found out. And but the better question is, how'd y'all find out? How did you find out that your students, your kids' teachers?
There's teachers that have been doing this stuff for years. So I mean,
yeah,
whatever.
You know, you got. We kept saying it supplements our income.
So he paid them more, then they wouldn't have to do all that stuff.
So cred fam, yeah. But there you go.
It is 11:10. We gotta get through these comments because we had to. I want to do.
I'm just kind of skipping around right now. I'm going 49ers Ravens.
I like that. I think and that makes the most sense. But I think 49ers somehow loses. They finally find a way to lose it somehow.
Yeah, I think the Ravens pointed out like their weak spots.
Yeah,
they're like, "Oh, we just have to make Brock Purdy be a quarterback." Okay.
Let's make him be MVP. That's what happened.
Yeah. Prove it, bitch. Prove it. Yeah. So appreciate you subbing over there, man. Yeah, we have fun. Especially you guys on Wednesday, man. You guys watch like all that
Gridiron Heights. We're sad there's no Gridiron Heights this past Wednesday.
Yeah, it sucks. And then real quick, so Dave said I'm like 30 away from being 500. So let me pull this up. So I know Dave. He was trying to get to 450, and now he's at 470. Go check out Dave's show. He just has his plunges here, which is great. You know, he does all his movie reviews. You know, so it's not only movies, man. I know you do like drinks too. You review some of the drinks. You talk about your E3 one. Loved it. I loved it because I remember watching E3 got big because of Attack of the Show, because of G4, and I remember all of that. And E3 was so epic, man. E3 was so epic, and now E3 is gone. You know, E3 is gone. Comic-Con is still around though. You know, but all of those were big because of like, you know, G4 and Attack of the Show and stuff like that. So, but yeah, RIP E3. So yeah, go check them out. It is it's a good time. Again, get him to 500, man.
Let's push it up to, you know, this is what we gotta do as community. Let's push all this stuff together, I guess.
Yeah, late Christmas gift. get them there, man. So, all right, what else we got? There you go. Let's go, Dave. Have you guys seen anime show of Netflix taking Bloodlines? The Bloodlines was good. Bloodlines was good. I enjoyed that one. What else we got? All right, cool. I know I skipped over a bunch.
Yes, I would wreck you.
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah.
Got you, bro.
Online, man. You get it. He can get it. There you go, man. Have the battle online.
You cheated. Sorry.
I know I skipped over a bunch. I'm sorry. I mean, you guys are in chat like crazy. So, but yeah, and then Jason Entertainment's in here. Make sure you also check out Jason Entertainment. Super fun. We're gonna do something for his channel. So yeah,
I agree. They clone Tyrone. That's my sleeper. That's it. I didn't know what to expect for that. That was so freaking good.
Yeah, that was really good.
Still my top 10. So
they feel just there you go. There you go. And then yeah, so Preston just hit 50. There you go. Man, y'all gotta start somewhere. I remember us trying so hard. I'm like, we gotta get to 100. We gotta get to 100 so we get that custom URL, man.
You remember that? Oh my gosh. Oh man, that was so fun.
Yeah. So yeah,
The
there
good
you go,
old
man.
days.
There you go. Yeah. But cool. What
Let's
else?
do Percy Jackson.
You
Yeah.
want to talk about Percy Jackson? Okay.
Yes. This is surprising.
Yeah. Yeah. Can I do the full intro like I usually do?
Yeah, let's go ahead. We're fine.
All right. Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is St. Korean. We're not Brandman Brandon. He's not here. Brian the Grizzly. What's the habit, man? Just like go around. So just me and Brian today. But we're here to talk about the new rebooted version of Percy Jackson. I believe it's called The Lightning Thief, is it, or is it just Percy Jackson?
It's called Percy Jackson something else.
Percy Jackson and the Olympian.
The Olympians. Yes, it is.
Yeah. I believe so, right? But it is on Disney Plus. It is a show, which I think works out so much better than being movies. Yeah. So we only got 3 episodes so far. We got the 2 and the premiere, and then the newest one that came out this week. They release every Tuesday. So I think our Thursday thing is going to be talking about the newest Percy Jackson show. I wasn't sure if it was going to be a thing. It all depended on how good the show was going to be. Right off the bat, for me, the show is effing amazing. This last episode was so fucking good. They got how you get huge freaking stars to be in this movie in this show. And
let me ask you a question.
So good.
Do you know who Zeus is?
I don't.
Zeus is Lance Reddick.
No, he's not. Really?
He is Zeus. Yes.
How?
He did this that long ago before he passed away.
But that kind of sucks, because then what are you gonna do?
You have to recast your Zeus. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to recast. And I because he's not in the show yet. We haven't seen Zeus yet. So I wonder if they change it before, like if they bring in the new person and do it now before.
You can't change it, because he probably does an amazing job. You just let it be.
I'm sure. I mean,
I can see his now, voice, his steady nature of it. I can see it, man.
Yeah. I mean, right now we already know from the trailers Adam Copeland, which is Edge, the wrestler. He's Eris, which is gonna be awesome, which is a really good fit. But yeah, Megan Mullally, which is Nick Offerman's wife, was in it, and the whole time I'm like, is that her? Me and my girlfriend like, I'm pretty sure I think it's her.
Face me like this, you can't really tell who it is.
Yeah, well, she always does like a high pitched, like annoying kind of voice in a lot of stuff she's in, So, but yeah, she was great. She was super great.
Oh, wait a minute. You know what? You guys watch Flash?
Yeah.
No, XS is Medusa.
Yeah. That blew my mind.
Yeah.
Because the whole time I'm watching that episode with her, that's the newest episode.
Yeah, I'm looking like,
why does that look familiar?
Who is that fine girl? I could tell she's fine, but I just can't tell who it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just like, who is that? And then I see the name, I'm like, hold up. Like, she don't look like a kid in this show. She is, but then I loved it because they do Medusa right.
Yeah.
They don't make her a monster. They make her the victim that she is in the story. You know what I mean?
They still chop off her head. Spoiler, that's what happens with Medusa.
It makes Medusa. That's gonna happen. Yeah. So
I want more episodes of her. That's all. I'm just sad. That's all.
Yeah.
You know who Hermes is, right?
Oh, Lin-Manuel Miranda. Yeah. I thought that was an interesting one. When that we got right at the end. My favorite is Jason Mantzoukas.
Of course, yeah.
I mean, I just
Dionysus.
love him. Yeah, Dionysus. I just love him.
Hey, I'm your dad, but I need you first to go get me some champagne and bring it to me.
Yeah.
So if you know the story of Dionysus, you know that Zeus forbid him to drink any more wine, but a demigod could go get it for him. and they could do their bidding that gods are forbidden to do. They could do the bidding. So I thought that was very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. So, but yeah, man, it's a good cast. I like all the kids so far. I mean, you want to hate the kid who plays Eris's daughter, like you want to hate her, and she plays it really good, like very cocky, arrogant asshole, like awesome. But yeah, man, I mean, so
Walker Scobell really surprised me. I was surprised how good a presence he had. Leah Jeffries, I loved her as Annabeth. I thought she was gonna be too young. No, it was perfect casting. I like it. I like it a lot. I don't remember who plays Grover, but I know I like the kid. I like he said, "Oh, I'm 24 actually," but I like the trust in the back and forth he has with Walker. I thought that was really cool. All this stuff is really good, and it's very much towards the book. When you have the writer and part of the series, you bring him in and you listen to what the writer has to say. I think they do it so very well, and always do better when you have those things. So let's normalize bringing writers in when you're doing series. Respect the title information. The information it comes from.
Yeah. I don't want to give too much away, but I just saw like all the cast and who they are and stuff like that. So I was like, oh my god, like I can't. Yeah, I can't wait. Like Hades and stuff like that. But I liked the movies, and it's gonna be hard to not compare it to the movies. I liked the movies. They were okay. They're fun. My grandmother really enjoyed them. She liked that kind of stuff. But this one blows it out of the water. Blows it out of the water. Yeah. Me and my girlfriend are like glued to each episode. It was just
before I came down here. So I watched all of them, right? And I was watching one last night, and Ashley saw it, and she decided to rewatch it all. And of course, I'm like, oh man, I don't need to see this again. I watched all of them again.
Yeah, it looks good too. It's like really like the
quality
cinematography is really good. I think the acting's on point, especially from a lot of kids. A lot of young people they're really knocking it out of the park. Then you get all these like great adult actors coming in and being these gods, and they're knocking it out of the park. Like I can't wait till we see some of these other people. I can't wait to see Lance Reddick and Edge, come in and be gods, So it's gonna be pretty cool. But
I've enjoyed this so much. Yeah,
you guys, that's so good. It's really good, man.
I enjoy it a lot. Even my wife enjoys it. She doesn't like that stuff. But Timothy Omen's son, so he's the dude who played was it Kane on Supernatural?
Okay,
yeah. So he had the marker Kane on him. He was the first one. I think he's gonna be a badass. I can't wait to see him. I think that's gonna be very cool. He's very dark, very just powerful looking. I can't wait to see it. So they have some really good casting choices. I really do. I enjoy it.
Yeah, like the stepdad of Percy Jackson.
Yeah,
he's so funny. Like the argument him and the mom have, like,
because I'm gonna get this sandwich, and if you do it, I'm gonna get the extra peppers on it, and I'm going to eat it in front of you. I won't eat it listening to the game on the radio.
Like, I can't watch a game by myself. I know, neither can I. It was such a funny, like kind of a real argument. It was so good, and the way the dude talks, and
you'll give me extra peppers.
Great.
Now, if you want to talk to me like that, would you please give me extra peppers?
It's really, really good. Let's see what else we got. So I know Matt Film Show, you said thoughts on What If season 2. We talked about it maybe an hour ago or so. With it, but if you join us on Monday we'll give our official rating of the entire thing, because by then it'll be done. But so far we like it. Spoiler. Edge was also in Haven.
Oh, really?
I don't even know what that is. Nick Offerman went to Champaign Urbana. Yeah, the more you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you, man.
there's a lot of guys that went to Japan. If you ever watch Community, there's a part where like the gay community takes over the wipes from the old man's, I can't think of his name, the old man's company, and and I believe the singer person is like Urbana Champagne, or forgot what they called her, but it's basically like a reference to Champagne Urbana. It's like,
hey, that's where I went.
yeah. I mean, a lot of people go there, so I mean, it is a very popular school. It's a big school, and a lot of
only 42,000 at a time. Come on,
only. But the arts are big there, and the engineering, obviously Brian knows, and sports are huge there. So
I know that too.
Yeah, you get a lot of famous people there. Yeah, there you go.
That's my helmet.
Do you think we'll get any humans in the MCU? We'll bring this up for.
That's a good question.
For next. We'll bring that one up next too. Sorry. Percy Jackson and Hades video game are probably my favorite interpretations of the Greek myths. I don't think I ever played that game. That sounds interesting. I do love like Greek mythology, like really, really love Greek mythology, and that's why I was kind of like, like the Percy Jackson movies. I'm like, okay, they're kind of watering down a lot of shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. This one though, they're not. I feel like they're getting into the like the real crazy shit, with it. Here you go. The author personally picked Leah for Annabeth, so
which makes perfect sense because I mean it's so well done, and she is strong, and you feel like everything is so very good with her. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot.
Yeah, she's knocking it out of the park. Yeah. Well, you say Haven is a show on Sci-Fi Channel back in 2011, man. When he had to retire for the first time. He had to retire for back then. But yeah, check that one out. But yeah, man, I mean, so this is gonna be a every Tuesday kind of thing, and I cannot wait till this every Tuesday now. Man. And a lot of times, like now, my girlfriend, she's watching it and she's like, I want to fucking read the books now. She goes because she wants to remember how it all went, because like who's the lightning thief, and all the twist, and I know, if you've seen the movies, they kind of thing, but but you kind of forget, it's like I really don't remember the movies that much, and I didn't read the book.
Who's the friend that's going to betray him?
Yeah. So I remember that. So if you've seen the movies, you can't get ruined that way. But it's great. But that's what you watch this and you want to read the books because the creator is doing a good job. He's making it be a good version of the books. Where to the point you're like, okay, I want to kind of go back and get spoiled.
And remember why you fall in love with it, and why it's one of those favorite TV one of these favorite child books. It's up there with Lion the Witch, the Wardrobe, stuff like that. Like these great fantasy books that kind of take you on a journey. My wife said, she loves the worlds when you have world building, like Harry Potter, stuff like that. These are Golden Compass, Hunger Games, those type of things. That's what this is. It's another world that you can enjoy being in.
Oh man, the Golden Compass. The Golden Compass sucks compared to his Dark Materials, the actual real version of it. But that's what happens. Like when you take the source material, be true to it, get great actors, and tell that story. And his Dark Materials, man, from the beginning, my girlfriend already told me, is like, this doesn't have a happy ending. It's like, this is not a happy story. And damn, man, that's not a happy story. This one is a little bit better for that at least. But yeah, world building is always super important. And you're taking something like Greek mythology and you're doing the stuff with their kids, which is super fun. It's like you kind of a little twist to it. That's
you have relationships, and you can more understand why things are the way they are.
Yeah.
Or why they having these feelings. Why are they acting this way? All that makes more sense because it's their kids. And how would you feel if your parents are that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to see who's playing actual Poseidon.
All right, yeah, Toby Stevens.
Toby Stevens playing
Mm-hmm.
Poseidon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's not bad. I can see that.
Yeah, he's perfect for it.
Yeah, I like it. But yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, we already gave so many spoilers away, but it's just the beginning. We're only 3 episodes in. Their quest just started, so we're just getting into it, and it's so good. It's so good.
And it's not kiddie, but it's not too adult either.
Yeah. Is this the so far? It all depends on how it sticks to landing, but so far, is this one of the best things on Disney Plus?
I love What If, so I can't tell you that.
Okay.
What If is so good too.
What If it's pretty awesome. So let's take away Star Wars and MCU.
Okay.
Because those are giant IPs that are gonna do really well. Granted, Percy Jackson is also an IP, but it's nowhere near either of those,
Yeah.
But you take away Star Wars, take away MCU stuff.
Yeah, take away a lot of the Disney stuff too.
Yeah. No. Because this is technically a Disney or at least Disney Plus original. You know what I mean? It only lives
it's
here.
The best. It might be the best Disney Plus original. But when you start talking about the rest of the stuff on Disney Plus, I mean, because you have all these movies that came out. How many times have I've watched Encanto? How many times have I watched all these movies?
All right, that's a better question. So one of the best Disney Plus originals.
I think
because then you could probably keep in a lot of the MCU stuff and Star Wars stuff because you're talking Boba Fett is better than Boba Fett. Ahsoka, I'm sure a lot of people have feelings about Ahsoka, but Loki season 1 and 2, She-Hulk, you get that stuff, So it's Percy Jackson so far, only 3 episodes in. I am way more entertained than
some of the stuff, but I don't know if it's close.
Especially a lot of Star Wars. I think I'm more entertained with this than like Bad Batch. I'm liking Percy Jackson more than Bad Batch. Probably most of Star Wars stuff, probably.
I'd probably enjoy Ahsoka more because it's old. It's a little bit older, even though it has its own problem. But it's the change of that. American Born Chinese, I probably enjoyed that more.
That was really, really well done.
Mandalorian would be another thing I probably enjoy more.
Yeah, but it's up there.
It's up there though.
One of the best things on Disney Plus right now, especially when it comes to like original stuff.
Agreed.
So yeah. Yeah, we'll start talking about like a breakdown of each week on Thursdays. This may be something short. We don't do anything too crazy.
Yeah, take 15 minutes and cover it.
Yeah. But so far so good. 3 episodes in, it is awesome. It looks awesome. I think the graphics are pretty good.
Oh, they're great.
They're pretty good. When what's her name, Megan Mullally's character becomes a harpy. I was like, damn, that's pretty good CGI. Like. Not the best. Don't get me wrong. I did see some, little things, but overall, I was like, "Oh, damn, that's cool." So, but anything else?
No, I mean this is really good. I love the viewership. I'm in 3.3 million viewers.
Really? Well, under Ahsoka, I get, but more than Loki, I also kind of get.
Yeah, but I think,
understand why it's there, but yeah.
It's just the fans, but I think this is good. I think it's a good start. And if it keeps going, really good.
If it keeps going, I think it could surpass Ahsoka. I think it could surpass, like just in this one.
Possibly, it possibly could.
Yeah, because right now, like Percy Jackson didn't get a lot of people are like, I look stupid, I don't care about it. It's a kiddie kind of thing. But then now, as people are watching it and coming out and saying how good it is, I wonder if word of mouth is going to start making its way around it and
continue to
make
grow
it better.
Yeah.
So I can see that happening.
So
So it goes 14. So it's barely under there. So wow. Okay. Speaking of Bad Batch, ever seen Jason Keanu version? I don't know why I can't make it through that. I don't think I've seen that Bad Batch. Have you ever seen the Jason and Keanu version? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, man. Sorry. Of Bad Batch. I know there's a new Walking Dead spin-off show in February. Oh my god, another one. Another one.
That's being the dead cat right there.
Oh Jesus. Being a dead zombie. It's already dead.
Leave it alone.
Yeah. All right, let's, because you guys wrote some great comments in there that I had to skip, but we're gonna get to those. So if you're watching live, stick around. If you're watching a replay, thank you so much. Let us know what you think about Percy Jackson so far. I'm still kind of gathering my thoughts on it. It's just because it's just so you just get sucked in and you kind of like zone out, and it's one of those shows that happens. So definitely enjoying it a lot so far, but leave a comment, let us know, hit that subscribe button, and come and join us every Monday and Thursday live. But we appreciate all you guys in the replay gang. Everyone live, stick around because we're gonna get into your comments. All right, so you guys left some good comments. About Rick and his lover story. Oh yeah, because I know they're doing the Rick and what's her name? I can't think of her name. Them two together. They're doing their show now. Bad Batch with Keanu Reeves and Jason Momoa and Jim Carrey. I don't remember what was it called. Bad Batch.
It has to be season 1 because there's so many episodes of Bad Batch.
Or is this something completely different? Huh.
Tell us more.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. He said the ASL version of Barbie was genius. I'd never seen that before. Do you think that will catch on for other movies that stream? It really should. I didn't know that was a thing. That does sound awesome though.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I didn't know they did stuff like that. That is pretty cool. Because like sign language is definitely more, I won't say popular, but used more. Because even like deaf people are using it now too. So
I taught my girls the alphabet and common words and think about stuff.
Yeah.
So just because it's another language, it's really another world, and you want to be able to experience that world too.
Yeah. So and you never know when it will come in handy. Like you'll never know when it comes in handy.
I had a guest. I was able to speak to the guest about certain things.
Yeah,
and that was cool.
That's cool. The ones that always give me, the ones that always like put a tear in my eye, are the Disney ones. When the little kid, who just wants to see the Disney character, and that Disney character starts to like sign in them, and that kid just breaks down with. I'm about to cry right now just thinking about it. That kid like breaks down of just pure excitement and happiness. That he's able to experience this world like the way he experiences life. Super awesome. That's super adorable every time.
Stop doing that. Why would you bring that up right now? Do you understand? Like all my goosebumps came on my arms, and the hair in the back of my neck stood up, and my eyes started to water. I was like, all right, here we go. Just thinking about it.
Just thinking about it. Yeah. All right. Let's move on to the emotional stuff. So Preston asks, what's your favorite show of the year? And then Matt Film Show asks, what's your favorite movie of the year?
Okay.
So I think we can knock these both out at the same time. What's your favorite movie and what's your favorite show?
See, show is harder.
Show is a little hard. They need something like Letterboxd for TV shows. Okay, or does Letterboxd have TV shows? I don't know.
Movie. My favorite movie is pretty simple. It's Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. That's my favorite movie of the year.
Same. Out of all, that's the only movie I get 5 stars.
Yeah, it's the only movie I gave 5 stars. I gave 4.5.
It was a perfect movie. Yeah,
it just was. My only problem was that I had to wait for longer to get to the next story. Like I enjoyed it so much. I bought it on multiple platforms. I enjoyed that movie more than anything.
Bring up the top series. So like we got Monarch, Legend of Monsters are kind of new. That Percy Jackson just came out. Scott Pilgrim, Gotham Knights. Ooh, yeah. The Continental, Blue Eye Samurai is another good show. Gen V, Last of Us, Twisted Metal's on there.
Twisted Metal's good.
See, there's some other ones. Topics for you. Young Jedi Adventures was cute. There's a Daryl Dixon, which is another spinoff. The Superman animated that was on Cartoon Network.
Mm-hmm.
That was really well done. I don't know. What do you got for like best? Velma? Is that on your list?
Yeah, you could be. No, you'll be on your own. Oh man, the whole TV series is so hard. I saw so many things. I like things. You know, like I love Upload. I love Gen V. I love I don't know. There's so many good ones.
Yeah. I really enjoyed Loki season 2. I don't know if I would give it my favorite. Dave showed The Last of Us. Last of Us is another great one.
Yeah, man. I said The Last of Us was great.
Yeah.
I like this TV show called The Ark. I thought that was a really good show that I didn't expect anything from.
Yeah. Well, I said Letterboxd only lets miniseries in for TV shows. Okay, I didn't know that.
Picard, done.
Picard?
This season 3 of Picard was my favorite TV series. Done.
You did talk about it a lot. You did like it. Okay. So I've only seen 2 shows. It's The Last of Us. Yeah. It says Sweet Home on Netflix is a damn great show so far. Okay. Gen V, my favorite in movie is Five Nights at Freddy. Okay. See that, but I know you love that Five Nights at Freddy franchise and stuff like that. So
I mean, Beef. That was another good one.
Oh, Beef is really good. Favorite movies Iron. So Dave show's saying favorite movies Iron Claw and then followed by Godzilla. Damn. And then Scott Pilgrim and Twisted Metal was great. Yeah,
Scott Pilgrim definitely is up there.
Yeah,
just like Gen V's up there too.
Yeah. Invincible season 2. Well, that doesn't count because we're only half of season 2.
Exactly.
But what we got so far is so fucking good. It's so effing good.
You can't stick a landing when you don't have another. We don't even know when it's going to come out. So
yeah, I know we don't have a date. But my sister's boyfriend started reading the comics because he's like, I need to know. I'm like, I've been there, bro. Like, I know all of it. And he's telling me, he goes, oh man, I wonder what's gonna happen to with this character. I'm like, nope, I'm not gonna. I can't ruin it for you, man. I can't ruin it for you because there's like so many characters that just have great arcs. But yeah, Invincible was really good. Man, for TV shows for me, I really don't know. Let me see what Rotten Tomatoes, because Rotten Tomatoes got some ranked.
I would definitely. It's Picard for me, Last of Us, and Beef. Those were my top 3 right there.
Beef was really good. Blue Eye Samurai was really good. Like it was really The Bear was really good. Bear is rough though, man. Beef was really good. Yeah, Gen V was fucking amazing. Last of Us was so good. Last of Us was really good.
It was really good.
Yeah. Our Flag. Oh man, I think I gotta watch Our Flag Means Death. I forgot about that. I gotta get HBO.
When's the last time? Well, so Interview with a Vampire wasn't this year, right? Or was it the beginning of the year?
It might have ended at the beginning of the year.
Because I loved that more than anything.
Yeah. What We Do in the Shadows came out. Season 5 came out this year. I gotta finish that. I gotta cut up. American Born Chinese was really good.
Talked about that earlier.
Season 4 was out this year. Shrinking was really good. Shrinking was really good. I did not expect that to be that good. It was a lot of fun. Man, I'm just looking at here. Let me just share it. What am I doing? I'm just kind of going through all these these are like stuff on Rotten Tomatoes.
Let's say Interview with a Vampire ended in November of 2022. So that doesn't count for this year.
Yeah, because otherwise that would probably be up there. Swarm.
I hate the Swarm.
Futurama was a good season. I didn't hate it. It wasn't the best season. It was pretty good. One thing I do got to talk about is this past week, I think. Rick and Morty season 7 ended. This season was probably one of my favorite seasons. It was really, really, really well done. There's some episodes in it that are really thought-provoking and really goofy and off the wall, but also like make you kind of like go, huh, okay, that's interesting. The ending of season 7, I think, for Rick and Morty was tied for my favorite ending for the season. It was so great. I mean, I don't know, I spoil it, but basically, like they try to get scared and they can't get scared. So some dude tells them like, "Oh, there's a hole in Denny's," and you're like, "What?" Like there's like a nightmare hole in Denny's. So they jump in the hole and they go through this whole crazy shit, and like and Rick meets his dead wife, Diane, and there's it's so complex with the lore and everything, bro. It was, if you're into Rick and Morty, this season like really changed it. You're like, oh shit, Evil Morty comes back, it's just, but having that arc at the end of the season and how that episode ends was really interesting, and man, it was good. It was really good. But One Piece, I got
all about One Piece.
One Piece is probably my favorite show. As soon as I watched it, I don't know. It's one of my favorite shows. It's top 3.
Is it better than The Last of Us?
I don't know. See, The Last of Us was really fucking good too. Mandalorian season 3, probably not. Yeah. Maybe Last of Us got to be up there. But One Piece is definitely up there because it turned me into a fan where I'm watching the anime now. I'm on like almost 300. Witcher season 3. Okay.
I enjoyed it, but I don't know. I mean, Beef still has to be up there.
Beef.
Last of Us has to be up there.
I like that 90 show. It was funny. It was funny. I hope they make it more. It needs to kind of get its own vibes and not just kind of borrow. Was it Chucky season 3? Yeah. Man, I forgot Velma came out this year. Yeah, that was not good. Mayfair Witches was
on probably my what's my least favorite shows? That's probably on there right now.
Yeah, I agree. Because they're making anime for Rick and Morty. Yeah, I heard about that. Isn't there already? Is it? Yeah, it's already animated, but they're gonna do like animation, from what I understand, which makes no sense. But Rick and Morty, they signed on for 10 seasons, and the writer or one of the writers already said they're halfway through writing season 9. Already. So yeah. So I'm like, if this is the way they're going, I like it. I like it. He made a top 5 for horror. Oh, go check that out. Number 1 will shock you. That should be your title right there. Is that the title of your movie? Top 5 horror list. Number 1 will shock you. That's clickbait right there, man.
Exactly. That sounds like I've clicked on that before.
Exactly. There is a season 2 coming, Tank. For that 90s show, that's good. Yeah. Worst show and movie. Mayfair Witches.
Mayfair Witches is the worst show I saw. And movie, it was this Mummies movie with kids movie.
Oh yeah.
That Mummy. Yeah. I hated that one. And Sicko was that one?
Sick.
The Sick, well, Sick is at the bottom.
I'm like, I will forever say that it was such a it was a cheap movie with a cheap concept, and it was not a good scary movie, at least for me. If that's your number 1, then I will be shocked. But people do like it. I think Zack Attacks. Like every time I say that movie sucks, he comes in and says it's one of his favorites of the year. I'm like, you're crazy, man. You're crazy.
And that's exactly why I say I watch him all the time. And I watch him. He's my Stephen A. Smith. I watch him just to argue with him.
You're Shannon. Skip. Come on, Skip. Zach. Come on, Zach.
Come on, Zach.
What you doing? What we doing here, man? Let me see if he has where he has Sick ranked. But we're probably hopefully if we do another live show, we'll just focus on the best and the worst and stuff like that. Damn, he has Wish at 94 out of his 100. He also has Boy and Heron at 97. Wait, wow. this ain't right. Because he has Past Lives at 98. Is this ranked or not? Ranking on
just top 99 what he's seen? Really?
Because he has Poor Things at number 3. I know he likes. That's why I don't know if this is right, because he has Bottoms at 8, and I know he loved Bottoms. Yeah, but I thought he liked Past Lives though.
This seems
yeah. But he saw how many movies? He has 113 movies ranked. It's crazy.
That is nuts.
Yeah. Mega Lightning, which I know he did say he did not like that one. So this might be his actual ranking. It's interesting.
Huh.
And then it compares. It says I've only watched 50 of his 113 movies. Yeah. But I just changed the title. Thanks. Dude, that was all you, man. You said it. I just pointed it out.
Now everyone's going to click on that. That's gonna be a really good one.
Yeah. Stuff like that, man. I mean, just a little bit like that, And if you do a thumbnail, if you want, like, I'm always like, change the thumbnail. If it doesn't work, change the thumbnail. You have a week for a video to really hit YouTube. Obviously, the closer it gets to that, the week, it probably be off of the algorithm already. But the first couple of days, if it doesn't work, change the thumbnail. And a thumbnail would be like it says like top horror, and it's like number 1 with a question mark with you going like or something like that. That'd be a good thumbnail. Man, that's how my brain thinks like all the time, man. I'm probably gonna change our thumbnail for our Aquaman review because it's not hidden. It's
not doing anything. Yeah.
And I really don't like the thumbnail either. The more I look at it, I'm like, Godzilla though. I fucking love that one because it's just huge Godzilla, which is all you fucking want. Giant Godzilla, you pointing at Godzilla, and it just says Godzilla review. Like, if
you watch the, I hope it gets people to watch the movie because I think the movie is better than just a random Godzilla movie.
Yeah. Horror Geek said One Piece will probably be my top 10, but the East Blue arc is just the intro arc. Oh yeah. The next arcs, if they do it right, should be even better. Yeah, I'm at the arc. Was it Seven Seas arc, Seven Waters arc? Which I'm just starting it, and my sister's boyfriend wound up telling me that's the arc where people like love. That's one of the best arcs in all of One Piece. So I'm kind of excited to watch that arc. Because I just finished the Skypiea arc, and that was fucking bad. I did not like it, and some people love it, and some people hate it. You either love that arc or you hate the arc, and I thought it was fucking.
I heard it was like a lot of filler in it though.
There's a lot of filler. There's a lot of filler. But Skypiea was a lot of filler, and well, I did not like it. Fucking angels and they're what the hell? Like I had no idea what was going on. I did not like it. Oh, you have to watch and find out. Shocking #1 pick for 2024. Yeah, there you go. I know. Thumbnail for Aquaman 2 was really simple. And sometimes that's all you need, man. A nice, simple, easy to like understand. Like, you know, a little too much writing might be bad sometimes, you know, but yeah. You know, and Jason Momoa, all you need is him in the suit. And like
exactly. Just leave that up there. That's all.
Oh, there you go. Usopp is amazing in Water 7. That's the arc of Water 7. I like Usopp. He's cool. Although in the cartoon he looks so stupid. He's got that huge stupid nose. I'm so glad they didn't do that in the TV show. Yeah, thumbnail is always a good thing, but then again, some videos randomly make great views. Yeah, after some weeks. Yeah.
It doesn't even make sense. It just all of a sudden just comes out, pops off.
Yeah. It's also the topic. So the topic might hit a few weeks after for whatever reason, you know, and then it's like, hey, this is trending again, and they push yours. Yeah, YouTube is weird. Let's take chances on the side of the first days. Yeah. Skypiea is necessary for explaining the Hakim, but I get it. Yeah, you know, and then from what I understand, is Skypiea is important into stuff that's happening now. So basically, 1,000 episodes later, remember that shit you watched 1,000 episodes ago? Yeah, it's important again.
All we need to do, bring it in. Sorry.
Yeah. The Ice Sponge video didn't pop. Yeah, some do, some don't.
And you say whatever. You keep it going.
Yeah. Well, if it doesn't, you know, you kind of like look at your. I look at our analytical stuff a lot, and I kind of figure out, I'm like, oh, this works better than that. This works better than this, and stuff like that. So, TubeBuddy, vidIQ, those are good places to get like stats for like ideas and titles. So, yeah. It also gives Nolan the liar comparison to Usopp. In Skypiea, I don't even remember who Nolan the liar was. Oh yeah. He's the guy. Yeah, because he was the reason why they kind of went up there and blah blah blah. Kind of, yeah, because but Nolan the liar was not lying, and Usopp does lie a lot.
Always. Every story he says just ends up coming true somehow. Like
it really does. But it doesn't end. Like in the anime, like he still refers to himself as the captain. like it's like I said, I'm in like episode like 260, 70 around there or something, and he still like at a random point was like, I'm the captain. Captain Usopp. I was like, bro, stop. You're not.
That was 200 episodes ago. What you talking about, bro?
Yeah. You sure did. That's good, man. I learned from Kenny that when you make a video, you can short helps as well. Yeah, short, especially if you can link it to the main video.
So yeah, he had it in the video to have a link to it in the short. Yeah, click on this to see my full video.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't know if you guys know, if you make a short on something, you can still go into the video and actually link another video in your shorts. You know, so I think then Kenny Sparks taught me that, so I didn't know that. So shout out to him for that. Oh, you guys are just talking to each other, but no one tells the truth. Yeah, but it's not believed. Usopp lies, and everything eventually comes true. Yeah. Some of these characters though are crazy. The one thing with One Piece though in the anime, the Nami, you know, she's still around. There's another female that joins that I know of right now. They slowly, and not really slow, they make their breast bigger and bigger and bigger to the point where it looks stupid. It's crazy. You know, I'm up to date fully right now, but it went from like just being like drawn normal to like there's some parts in the Skypiea, especially in the movie version of the Skypiea stuff, where like Nami is just wearing a bikini top the whole time, and they're just giant. like giant anime kind of boobs, which makes no sense. Makes no sense. But yeah, is what it is. All right. You got anything else, man? I know it's getting late.
I didn't know if we had any. Do we have a trailer we need to watch?
Not really, unless you guys saw any trailers. I haven't seen any new trailers. Let me see. See if I can find some. Also, I bought that new modem that has the 2.5 and the 1 gig speed. It came in this morning, and I was like, I have to wait till after the show because I didn't want to do it before the show and something fucks up and not have internet.
Not be able to jump on. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's going to ask you about Mark.
Yeah. That we'll talk after. See, there's not much. The Mr. and Mrs. Smith with Donald Glover. That came out 3 weeks ago. It's a show. It's basically the reboot of the movie, I understand, but show version with the spies and all that.
I haven't seen Civil War.
We can watch it. I seen it, and I wasn't sure of like if it's I don't know. Well, we can watch Civil War. It is getting a decent amount of views.
Let's watch those two for now.
It's the Civil War's A24 thing too. Bring that up.
The Acolyte. You still haven't done it.
The Acolyte. It's the Star Wars thing?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a trailer out?
No. It hasn't come out yet. All right.
Yeah, it
hasn't come out yet.
Yeah, it's all fan film shit.
All right, let's do Civil War and
Mr.
and Miss Smith.
Yeah, Civil War, man. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Might be a little too much on the head with it. Yeah, Civil War. The worst movie next year for you guys. Oh man, I don't know. I would have to look at the full lineup. But yeah, if we do a live show, we'll do a live show Friday. We'll do it before the end of the year, and we'll just talk about that. Yeah, we'll just talk about like best and worst and what's coming and stuff like that. All right, here's one, a good one. Real quick. So Preston Review said, keep watch burn Loki season 2, Gen V, and Ahsoka. Which one are you keeping, watching, and burning? This is actually a pretty good one.
I'm keeping Loki. I'm watching Gen V, and I'm burning Ahsoka. Just in that order.
Wow. Man, I agree with Ahsoka, which it's crazy. But out of those three, it's my least favorite. I don't know if I'm gonna keep Gen V or Loki. No, I'm gonna keep Loki season 2 because I really, really enjoyed it. I'm gonna watch Gen V and then burn Ahsoka. Yeah.
It wasn't as hard as I thought. I saw it. I was like, yeah, no, I got that.
Nice. Yeah. Same like Brian. Yeah, that's what you guys got. Yeah. Because out of those three, I liked Ahsoka, but I didn't like it as much as Loki or Gen V.
Yeah, you can't complain with those two.
Yeah. So one ends and one's the beginning too. So it really, really like different vibes on how it ends for both seasons. But
that ending, that last episode of Loki, come on, man.
Great. Yeah. That's, oh man. Yeah, that was great. But cool. Let's get it going. Also, what's been your favorite What If season 2 episode so far? I think we both said it. Is the what's her name?
Kiari.
That one with the Native American with the new brand new character. So, but yeah, we talked about that. I know I put out a little video for us talking about it, but on Monday we're gonna do a official rating for it.
Ooh, that's another good question. Damn it!
I know Jason always has good questions. So which one are you guys most excited? Avatar: Last Airbender, Echo, The Boys season 4, or Arcane season 2?
I think I'm more excited about Avatar because I love it so much. I know I'm going to love the Echo and the Boys. The Boys is like a no-brainer. Echo, I feel like looks really, really good. I'm excited to see it, but I really hope they hit this Last Airbender out the park.
Yeah. Avatar: The Last Airbender, I'm probably the most excited for, just because like you said, you love it. And then they just released more pictures. I don't know if you saw, they released a Kyoshi Warrior that she looked amazing. She looked amazing. Jet, they released a picture of Jet, was like spot on. Danny Putty from Community and stuff like that. He's he's the guy in the Nomad Air Temple. But he's the when they take over, his son is the handicapped kid.
I got yep.
Yeah, he's the one that makes the hot air balloons. That looks spot on. I'm like, that's crazy. It looked perfect. It like ripped right out of the cartoon.
Scene for scene,
yeah, just great. And Arcane was great, but
Arcane is great, but it's
I didn't love it as much as everyone else did. I'm like, it's good. It looked cool. Great story. I watched it, but I'm not gonna.
I've been waiting for a good Avatar for such a long time. I think that's why I'm too excited by it.
Yeah, it's a masterpiece. It was really, really good. I enjoyed it a lot, but I can't say it's a masterpiece.
Yeah,
but you're not alone, horror geek. A lot of people are saying that. A lot of people. So, and I enjoyed it a lot. Like I am excited about season 2, but out of that list, that's on the bottom.
Yeah,
that's for sure on the bottom. So, but all right, cool. You still want to watch this trailer, or you just want to call it a night?
Yeah, let's watch one of them, please.
All right, let's watch Civil War, and then we'll call it a night after that.
All right.
It's already getting late.
It was like a long time ago.
It was. When Brandon got off, it was like, let me know if you can hear it.
Nope.
Okay. Before, so we don't do this as part of the video. So I always do it, and I always have to cut it out. Hold on now. Okay. All right. Yeah. That fight was great. The animation is gorgeous. I can't not argue with that.
Can't argue with that.
Gorgeous. Yeah. Gravity Falls. I would die for Gravity Falls. Phineas for Danny
Phantom might be interesting.
That'd be a good one. Especially with the CGI how it is now. All right, let's do this and call it a night. Right. I need to get some sleep. And I need to go do the dishes. So I have
to clean up, put all the stuff up. So get ready for the cleaners tomorrow.
Yeah. All right, let's do this and we'll call it. All right, what is up, everyone? Welcome to Spoiler Kings. My name is Tim Kramer with Brian the Grizzly, and we're going to talk about or watch Civil War, it's just called. It's an A24 movie. Trailer is a few weeks old at this point. I've seen it already, so this is going to not be my initial reaction. I don't think
this is my initial reaction, but I have an idea what's going on already.
But yeah, I can't wait to talk about this one. So let's watch it and then talk a little bit about it.
19 states have seceded.
The United States Army ramps up activity.
The White House issued warnings to the Western forces as well as the Florida Alliance.
The three-term president assures the uprising will be dealt with swiftly.
Let me know if you want to try anything on.
Are you guys aware there's like a pretty huge civil war going on all across America?
We just try to stay out. With what we see on the news, seems like it's for the best.
Citizens of America, the so-called Western forces of Texas and California have suffered a very great defeat at the hands of the United States military.
Mr. President, do you regret the use of airstrikes against American citizens? You're moving to D.C. today.
You need to go down there.
They shoot journalists on sight in the Capitol. Every instinct in me says this is death. What?
Every time I survived the war zone, I thought I was sending a warning home. Don't do this. But here we are.
There's some kind of misunderstanding here. What? We're American, okay? Okay. What kind of American are you? You don't know?
The Western forces will reach the White House on July 4th.
Oh my God.
Get in the car! Get in the car!
Move, move, move!
You're gonna hang back.
I'm not hanging back.
One nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Go, 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 go!
God bless America.
All right. What'd you think?
I am not sure.
That's exactly what I thought. April 26th is when this is coming out. April 26th. Kristen Dunst, Wagner Mora, Stephen McKinley, Henderson.
I haven't heard her husband there. That's kind of cool. Having them, you know.
Yeah. Well, they were in other stuff before. Not All Quiet on the Western Front. The cowboy one.
Yeah. Can't think of what it's called right now, but yeah.
Yeah. With Doctor Strange. Yeah, man. I watched this one and that's why I wasn't sure to do a trailer reaction for it. That scene when he asked, like, what kind of American are you? Let me bring this down. Yeah, that scene when he asks, what kind of American are you? I was like, damn. I think that was when the trailer was like beginning to be too real.
It's almost too real of a trailer, and I'm sitting here watching it. I'm like, oh, that hits very close to home, almost too close to home. Yeah,
it's really scary. It's really, really scary. With
and the
stuff
government's too afraid to do stuff. You don't want to hurt American citizens, but then you realize if you don't go full go, they can knock you out just as fast as you knock them out. And that's just tough. That's way too much of America, way too close to home, way too much of. Instead, if they just changed from California and Texas to Florida and Texas, it's
I know that
pretty much exactly what's going on now. So,
that's the only thing that's the most unrealistic it's California and Texas. I'm like, okay. That's never gonna happen. But yeah. But California would probably make the most sense. Just in a money wise, like California is like the GDP of California is bigger than most countries in the world. Just one state.
That's the cost of living. But but the size of Texas and then the Florida government, the way they do government stuff, I can see that working. They're closer together.
Yeah, at least like politically are.
Yeah.
But yeah. This might be a A24 movie I skip unless the reviews are really good. Yeah, this looks awesome. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look good. It looks like something people are gonna talk about. No, it looks like this is gonna be something that people talk about and reference it like this is actually gonna happen, kind of stuff. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like, yeah, just like when Nick Offerman, blah blah blah, or just like when this happened. Like, I feel like this is gonna be a movie that is gonna I feel like it's gonna flame the or fan the flame a little bit, unnecessarily.
Yeah, unnecessarily. I could definitely understand that.
because you got a lot of other stuff going on in the world right now. With journalism, we were like, oh, journalism is shot on site. You're like, oh, well, that sounds familiar in real world right now. So yeah.
I don't know, man. That's tough.
Yeah, same thing. I always find him to be creepy. Anything, especially Breaking Bad.
And that's what he's so good at. He's good. Those
funny,
creepy characters are just kind of looking at you for a little bit and staring at you. Just man, he's got that look.
That's Jesse Fleming's?
Yeah, Fleming.
Kristen Dunst's husband. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's him. I could be wrong.
Oh, that's 100% him.
Yeah,
100%.
he's a great actor. He can go from this. Oh, sorry, I'm not even showing it.
The Game Night.
Oh yeah, he can go from this to like the Game Night, and then he was the evil like German in Jungle Cruise. It's like
and then the Good Brother in that cowboy movie. Like
she's married to him. Yeah, she's been married to him for a while, and they have kids. Like
have kids. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a good actor. He's a really good actor. He's a little underrated, I think, but yeah.
Very weird looking, but yeah, man,
yeah,
something.
Yeah, not him. The movie. Or unless you were talking about it.
He's weird looking.
He's weird looking. He was like Close the Full Moon. He was just in that too. But,
yep, he is. Yep.
Yeah, this one.
He's in Judas and the Black Messiah.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was in a lot of good movies, man. Yeah, so some of the visuals in this are crazy. Because at first when I'm like, oh, it's a Civil War in America, I thought it was gonna be one of those like White House Down, kind of movies, where the president becomes like a soldier and saves America type of shit. And then I watched the trailer for the first time, and I was like, oh, this is. I just feel like that people are gonna talk about this like this is, like a crystal ball kind of thing.
They say it's too real. Sometimes you want to watch a movie that's going to take you away. And this is not going to take you away. This is going to give you exactly what it is.
Yeah. But I will be curious to know. I'm not excited to go see it or anything like that. But if it does get good ratings and people were, and especially the critics and other people are saying it's a good movie, I might want to at least watch it. Because it is A24, and A24 just knows how to make a good movie, man. Most of the time, they're really good.
I have to be in the mood for a lot of A24. It can be good, but I have to be in the mood for it.
Yeah. So, yeah. What else he got? But yeah, I mean, they do a lot of stuff. Dream Scenario. Bo's Afraid. Definitely got to be in the mood for that. So. But this one I was not expecting at all, so I don't know. That's why I didn't want to really do a trailer reaction, because I don't know how I feel about it. Like it's got great actors. Nick Offerman as the president makes sense. Like, of course he would be a president. The only thing that's missing is like he made the podium he's standing on. Like then that's Nick Offerman.
And then he doesn't want to talk to America. He just says, no. Tell my Secretary of State to keep America away from me.
Aubrey Plaza comes in. He's open in March 1500. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
August 32nd. That's when he's free. Yeah. But
we'll get to you on February 30th.
Yeah, and it's funny. It is kind of funny. Is this the alternate dimension version of his character from Parks and Rec, where he hates government and doesn't want to be part of it and always disrupts it? To now, like he loves government so much where he
runs the government. That's what he is. That's awesome. It's smart.
Yeah, but yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting. Because it seems like it's gonna be from the point of view of the journalist, which is Kristen Dunst. Character, and it's gonna be intense. I know that for sure. It is going to be an intense movie. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's why I didn't really bring it up because I was like, I don't know,
That's
man.
interesting. I don't know, man. I'm still.
I don't know. You know, that's going to be some
Some of all fears.
Yeah, some of all fears type shit. Yeah, I mean, outbreak type shit. Yeah. Yeah. This film is a fearmonger. 100%. 100%. You said it perfect. That is exactly what this is. It's fear mongering, you know, and I'm worried that people are gonna see this and
this is a great idea. Let's do this. And I want
exactly.
copycat.
You know, you're gonna see some copycats and like, it's a great idea. What kind of I already see it. You know, next presidential campaign. What kind of American are you, bro? That is
my
a
God.
horrible question to ask. That is not a good question to ask. You know, because
everything that has not been based on, or we built America on. That's the kind of question you're going to ask. Okay.
Yeah. We're going in the wrong direction for that shit. Like that is not a question you should ask. Not because you don't want to hear the answer. It's just like it shouldn't be a question. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah. So
freedom is not free, I guess, huh?
Yeah, they stormed the Capitol. So ... If you know what it takes, yeah. Yeah, kind of like the Purge tried to fearmonger. Purge kind of did too. A lot of people still reference like Purge on like we should do that in real life. Like, oh, really?
That's idiotic and stupid.
Favorite part is like, you think you're gonna survive, dude? Like, you can't run. You can't run. You had 2 knee surgeries. You're 300 pounds. Like, you're
and everyone has a gun. Everybody has a gun. Oh, I got a gun. I got 15 of them. Everyone does.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. It's like the people who always like, oh, we should do a purge. I was like, really? Because you won't survive, dude. Like, I already know that.
You can get killed off by bacon. Don't worry about it.
By bacon. But yeah, man. Yeah. So cool. Any last thoughts?
Nope. That's it. I'm glad we watched it and be done with it now.
Yeah, I just like it was like from the movie studio that brought you Iron Claw. Here's Civil War. I'm headed to you guys' place for your purge.
Hey, I
for
can
safety or
I can make it.
Yeah, man, you just chill in one of your restaurants. You got food.
Got food for forever.
Yeah, there you go. Oh man.
Exactly. Hey, the Funkos will protect us, guys. I'll take them out of the package and they'll come out like toy soldiers.
So I was thinking you keep them in the package and make a wall, and people are like, oh no, we can't mess up the packaging. Oh man, but cool. Yeah. Civil War is one that I really don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, and you seem kind of
exact same way.
Yeah. We'll see when April, see how it does. But leave a comment, let us know what you think about it. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Does it seem kind of cool? Does it seem a little too far-fetched? I don't know. Let us know. I don't ever see Texas and California working together. So but yeah, cool. Leave a comment, let us know. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and come and join us every Monday and Thursday. We are live, we hang out with Chad, and we have a lot of fun. So make sure you come be part of that. But everyone in the live, stick around because we are going to finish things up for the night. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm ready to live. It is 12:30.
Yeah, it's 12. Yeah, exactly. I have to go clean up now. Thanks.
Yep. So cool. I'll be seeing Godzilla and Kong 100%. I want to see that.
Immediately, as soon as I'm seeing it Thursday, the Thursday before it comes out.
Yeah. Oh, did that come out right before? Yeah. They want to have some fun for sure. Because I remember when it was COVID time here, we had a curfew at 8 p.m. So when it was 7:30-ish, you can hear the purge siren from the police. That's crazy.
Dude, that's scary.
Yeah, it was never that bad. I think you're in Canada, right, Jason?
It gotta be.
Yeah, because in Chicago and stuff, it wasn't like that bad.
They were like, we're gonna have a curfew, and everyone was like,
Yeah, Canada. Yeah, I know it was pretty bad in Australia though too. But would you guys watch the Danny Phantom live action? Yeah, hell yeah.
I would. I told you in a second.
Yeah, I mean, even if they do an animated movie, I'll watch it. But cool. And to hell with y'all, Bad Batch was a movie. I had no idea it was a show. Man, we were just on different like wavelengths right there, man. We're like, Star Wars show. You're like Keanu Reeves. I'm like Keanu Reeves.
I was like,
Okay.
I watched all those cartoons. Wait, I don't remember Keanu Reeves. Whatever. Okay.
See, I heard that you dog meat in Canada. What? All right, man, it's getting too late. Let's get out of here, man. That's it.
Give me
Everyone's
moose.
getting delirium. Yeah, some moose meat. There you go. All right. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us as always. Thank you, all you guys. Thank you, Danny, for the super chat. Like I said, we're getting to a point where we're getting so many comments that if we skip over your comment, I am sorry. It's just, we're having fun with everyone in chat and hanging out and stuff like that. So appreciate all you guys. Thank you so much. We will be back for sure on Monday, maybe before the end of the year too, for one last show. But thank you, everybody. Brandon, if you're watching, be safe.
Have too much fun, but don't get in trouble. That's all.
Yeah, not that much fun. But cool. We will see you guys later. Appreciate all you guys. Have a good night.
Good night, guys.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. We out here.